Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Kuon, or Kuon. Not entirely sure how to pronounce it. As you can see, not only will this game be October's one and only spooky game as we play, because, you know, this year is a little different from last year, it will also be a little bit strange, because apparently my copy of the game is a little bit scratched, as you saw from the many weird glitching like CG cutscene from that we just witnessed. I played this game earlier this year and I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool. But it's not something I'll be looking to play too much more in the future, so I figured I'm gonna play this one time, like one more time, and then, you know, that'll be like the fitting for October, and then I can get rid of it. And this game is really, really rare, so I'll get some pretty good trade-in money for this one. So I'm excited to get that, but you know, that's until we finish the game. For now, we're just gonna play it. And of course, first things first, we gotta go to settings. That should be okay, but just cause I'm scared, I'm gonna put it on stereo. Let's make the music go down like that a little bit. Put that over there, and brightness, let's make sure that's like as high as it can be. Trust me, this game is, well, okay, maybe not all the way, but this game is dark, physically, like visually, very, very dark. It's really hard to see. So, and I mean, like, honestly, it's not gonna help the horrors too much to like have the brightness low. It's not worth it. So vibration off, controller type, like, oh, that's okay. You basically, you can do normal controls or tank controls, and also I can't help but notice that part of the settings, like the word settings, is it's like cut off. But anyways, that should be okay. I kind of like normal controls better than like tank controls, so especially in games like this where you actually have to dodge a couple of things. You know, because those happen. I mean, I've never actually played the Japanese dub, but the English dub has its moments. I mean, it's not the dub of this game isn't like the worst thing ever, but you know, I typically just like to play games in English in a language where I don't have to read the subtitles. Like I don't mind reading subtitles, and I always keep them on. But you know, they do distract you from the action on the top of the screen rather than just like glowing you to the bottom of the screen. But that's okay. We'll do it like this, and then we can just begin. Now, as you will see here, we have the yin face and the yang face. And varies just like with Tenchu, which we just played with Tenchu 2. Once we beat the yin face and the yang face, we will unlock a third scenario, which you know, with another character. So the goal is to finish the yin face today, the yang face next week, and then the third phase for the week after that one. So we have 3 Sundays left in October, and hopefully I can finish this game in those 3 Sundays. So, sounds like a plan to you, sounds like a plan to me. Let's go ahead and, you know, we got difficulty settings. Yeah, Insomnia works fine. You can go Nightmare if you want hard mode, or Daydream if you want easy mode. I played the game on Insomnia when I did, so I mean it's fine. So we'll just go with that, and hopefully the cutscene doesn't like explode on me. Yes, that's the brightness I selected. Let's go with that. Okay. Actually, I have to read that because I thought that was going to be a narrator. Okay. Dear Utsuki, I have been summoned by the Lord who resides in the manor. I shall be gone for a time. The Lord is acquiring my prayers and skills. He is convinced that his manor is cursed. I believe he has an overly vivid imagination. Most likely he saw a rat and mistook it for a creature of the other world. At least, that is what I think. I shouldn't be away for very long, but take care of the shrine in my absence. You must not forget to take care of the silkworms. Also, I am worried about Korea's health. Please watch over her. Yeah, so, it's not been too long since I played this game, but I actually don't remember every detail of the plot, because it's kind of weird and convoluted, as horror games tend to be, so, you know.
This seal, the silk, how? Do you really think Father is here, in this place?
Yes, I'm sure of it. If we ask someone, I am sure we'll find out where he is.
Wait. There's something strange about this place.
Don't worry. Utsuki, come on, let's go.
Korea! What happened? You need to be careful.
It's nothing serious. Don't worry about this. There is someone over there. Wait, I'll go see. Please stay here until I get back.
And we are now here. Also, I think I just missed a minor detail going on down there, but anyways. So yeah, here's our character, Otsuki. She's like a very shrine maidenish kind of shrine maiden lady. This game is set in the Hey, there's someone over there. Like, I see you. That is so stupid. Okay, well, whatever. You see, he doesn't even... Okay, there he is. Again. This game is not really that... It's got like jump scares, but it doesn't really... I don't think I ever got like legitimately scared that anything happened in this game, so it should be okay. But it is horror. It's still it's spooky, but it's not like terrifying. Okay, dust, healing herbs crushed into powder form. Okay, so here's a couple of interesting things about this game. Oh yeah, but anyway, this game is set in like the Hay something period, aka like 1100s Japan. It's it's an old time. I don't really think they interacted too much with the world, with the outside world back then. And as a point of reference, Tenchu is set in like the 1700s or maybe even the 1800s in Japan. So yeah, it is way older than that. Now we have a knife. As you can see, she's not very experienced at using the knife, but nonetheless, it is a knife. It is better than nothing. It will be useful in our adventure. Now, you got two attack buttons. You got square and you got triangle. Right now, they both do the exact same thing because we only have the knife. But as we acquire more ways to defend ourselves, we will be able to use those more efficiently. And R1 is meditate. Physical and mental energy are renewed, and vertigo is relieved through meditation. Meditation requires complete concentration, and summoned servants will be dismissed. So yeah, you can meditate, and obviously I'm at full health right now, so I can't really do anything. But yeah, you can heal in this game. Like, you just straight up have a healing spell, I suppose. And once you escape a battle, you don't have to rely on your herbs and resources. You can just heal. So the only time to use hold on. Okay, there it is. The only time to use things like the herb we just got is when you're in the middle of battle, you're low on health, and you can't escape to meditate. So it has its uses. It's just, you know, it's not the end of the world if we like run low on healing items. We just have to be careful. You got a sacred cloth of earth, bloodstained, and then a vessel, ritualistic icon used to cleanse oneself. aka it's a save. It's a save thing. This game has limited saves. This is how they limit your saves. So we will be on the lookout for those, because I do believe we should be saving as much as possible. Writings, we don't really have much over here other than Doorman's note. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the intro thing that we just saw earlier. Don't really have any maps right now. Yeah, we don't have a map. Equipment. This is where we can do our things. Again, I already explained that. So we only have our garden blade, ceremonial blade given to Utsuki by her father. She will use this in whichever button you don't have a card assigned. The card is the main weapons in this game. So if I assign a card to square, I can use the knife with triangle. If I assign a knife to triangle, I can use it with square. If I assign a card to both square and triangle, I can't use the knife. I have to take one of them off in order to use the knife. Of course, the knife is a weak weapon, but it works. Trust me, it'll do fine for a lot of things. Settings, there's nothing new here. We already messed with that. And, you know, we can just quit the game if you need to. But, anyways. The corpse's clothing is soiled and emits a foul odor. Okay, so... that's a run button. I can't remember which one it is. Okay, it's L1 is the map. Circle. Okay. So pay very close attention to the edges of the screen and how bright it is right now. You see how it got darker? Yes, running in this game actually like decreases your vision. And furthermore, if you run for too long, well, I guess I'll let the game explain that for you real quick, but I believe, yes. There is a jump scare right there. Tempest. Some areas have a large amount of negative energy. This includes revenge, murder, grudges. If too much has been accumulated, that the tempest of negativity may occur. If a tempest is encountered while running, you may experience vertigo. So, aka, it hurts you. And you can hear her heartbeat right now, so... You know, technically your character in this game only has mental health, doesn't actually have physical health, even though we will be hit by things physically which will do damage to our mental health. So yeah, you just meditate and it heals you, and you get spooked, and it counts just getting hit by a monster. And more importantly, well, okay, after this cutscene.
Where did this come from? Korea?
Oh, that was interesting. Anyways, but yeah, so most importantly, if you run for too long, it hurts you. Okay, I'm gonna keep running here for a while. I can heal now, because I ran for too long. Yeah, that's a really stupid game design. And again, it makes things darker, so it's like, why on earth would you run, right? It's only painful. Well, of course, because you want to go faster. So are you screwed? No. Because thankfully I've played this game before and I have a solution. You can take like 2 steps and then walk. And then take 2 more steps. Like 2 running steps. Then walk a little bit. Like this. That's pretty much how we're gonna be moving throughout the entire game. It is the most efficient way to run without getting damaged from running or making the screen go too dark. You could just do it like super fast, pressing circle, circle, circle to just like take a bunch of little tiny steps, and that will work, but you'll hurt your hand like in real life. So don't do that. That's not necessary. Again, just take a few steps, walk, 2 steps, walk. That's the way I do it. Anyways, this would be a good place to cleanse oneself. Sure. Anyway, saving daily after investigating lamp and rock on the shore is complete. You may have saved your game. So yeah, your save points are like lake shores, and you need vessels to save, as I explained earlier. So let's go ahead and save right here. There's no save spots because this is my, you know, my Let's Playing streaming memory card. So there's no bad data here. Alright, cool. There's the vessel. It goes. It actually keeps going until you leave the area. So that's cool. But anyways, here is a metal spike, demon suppressing spike. Demon suppressing spike. And a silkworm disc. Wooden disc decorated with a silkworm carving. That's pretty cool. And here's some blood dragging a person down here. And we can see that there's something happening back in the background. I don't know if... Can you see that? I hope you can. Because again, I try to turn the brightness up, but hopefully I did that enough. Anyway, there's a trail of blood leading from the corpse. Yeah, he got dragged down there. Because he got murdered here. And then he got dragged down there. So that's how that works. Anyways, here's a monster. Of course, if you run, they'll actually be able to hear you. But this guy's over there just chilling right now. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. There's something in the shrine. Do you want to get it? Yes, I do want to get the manor map. So now we have a map of the manor and a scroll. Survival 1, unsigned scroll. Basic survival. Do not run. Be as quiet as possible. Or don't. It's up to you, really. I know how to deal with these enemies. It's okay. If you make any noise, a Gaki will detect your presence. Yeah, so the enemies in here, or at least those guys particularly, are called Gaki. And, you know, they are the most common form of enemy. And they kind of look like weird goblin zombie things. They're not particularly threatening. They can grab you, but if you break free of them quickly enough, then you don't die. And you know, you won't take any damage. So he grabbed me, but I didn't take any damage because I can't even heal. Now, as you can see, he's bleeding. So he's bleeding means he's dead. If he wasn't bleeding, he wouldn't be dead. Basic logic. So when they're on the floor not bleeding, you can go up to them and keep attacking them. That is a perfectly viable solution. So, you know, some to keep it. I'm like teaching you how to play this game more than I am just enjoying and playing it. So we see some children over there enjoying themselves, I suppose. Here's a corpse is drenched in blood. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyways, the Yakis are not particularly threatening. So I think I'm just gonna go in and fight all of them. It just sounds, it's not a particularly big problem to deal with that. Or glimmering and chases after the light. Yeah, I think that's one of the bigger problems with this game, though it's not really scary. You are able to defend yourself quite a bit. It's not, again, horror games don't have to have, you know, like a complex, I mean, no, they don't have to make you completely defenseless. They can have a combat system. And they can still be scary. I mean, Silent Hill and Resident Evil and even Fatal Frame are scary as all hell, despite giving you the ability to defend yourself. But this game doesn't limit you enough, I suppose, to be scary. So, you know, we're A-okay. Hello? Okay, the corpse has been pierced with a bamboo spear. I think that's just a bamboo. It's not a bamboo spear, it's just a bamboo tree and he fell on it. Or maybe those are spears. I don't know. A thing fell. But the person fell. See, this game has jump scares. Purple core covered book. Purpled covered... Wait, why is it purpled? Shouldn't it be just a purple book? Or maybe a purpled is something different. Anyway, I'm meeting a foul odor. Yeah, because it just came from a dead guy. The residents of the manor are disappearing, and not one of them have returned alive. Sometimes their corpses are discovered, and they are always horrible to behold. Some of them were killed with bamboo spears. Others were discovered under the eaves, but were unrecognizable. Only bits of their flesh remained. I, too, may suffer that same fate. And as you can see, he clearly did. Let's see, the corpse's face has been gouged out. It's unrecognizable. It appears to have been pecked at. Well, that's unfortunate. Glad we're not getting a zoom in on that, though. This is an old game. They couldn't really do that back then. Anyways, this guy had a bad day. There's another rope next to the corpse. The rope extended into the hole. Where could it lead? I mean, it extends into the hole. Okay. Anyways. Hello?
They're all dead. Yes. They're all dead. Ayako is the last one living. But is she still really alive?
I have no idea who Ayako is, but sure. Anyways, I probably should have mentioned something must have jumped into the pond, but it's too dark to tell. Don't recall these noises from before. Anyways, you may have noticed from the cutscene that started the yin phase. Characters in this game do not open their mouths. That is why the stream is called Mouths Are for Biting Only. I don't know if it was just lazy of them or if it was like actual hardware limitation, but yes, characters are... they do not open their mouths to speak. That was sort of acceptable back in the PS1 days where their faces were just like textures and they couldn't really make their heads, I mean their mouths open. Like Tenchu 1 had that issue. And then Tenchu 2 actually fixed it by, you know, texturing their faces with different like open mouth positions. This game, they have fully modeled mouths. They do have detail inside those mouths. It's not like it's an endless void. They just don't open them. I feel like it's laziness, but it might be something else. I don't know how the game development for this game went, but anyways. Lady Fujiwara Memorandum. Note address to Lady Fujiwara. Milady, I have placed the remaining wooden discs in the manor's small shrine and in the altar. Don't worry about the 2 spikes. I have entrusted them to Miss Ayako to see the seer who's here inspecting the manor. The 2 of us are going to hide in the garden. Please take care of yourself. Well, there you go. So there's a blood trail over here. I think we got a... Hello? Well, there's someone in there. You want to do anything in particular? Anyways, here's the Gaki. He's just chilling out. Hitboxes in this game don't really make much sense, if I have to be honest with you, but... Hey, get off. Also, yeah, shaking them off is just as easy as just moving the joysticks a little bit. Now these guys are a lot easier to deal with when they're over here in a... Okay, as you can see, he wasn't actually bleeding that time, so I could attack him. But yeah, Gagis are a lot easier to deal with when they're not in a group, but when they are in a group, it's a bit dangerous. Anyway, that's a Seal Venus. We have a Seal Earth. So, if we find some Earth Seals, we can take care of those. Okay, but otherwise, we don't really can't really do too much over here. I believe there is a jump scare like right here. Yes, there is. I remember some of them, but I didn't actually do damage, so I think corpse's eyes are wide open. It's unfortunate. We will proceed and pretend like that didn't happen. Okay, again, I already played this game not too long ago. It's not gonna do anything to me. I'm good. Card, slick with blood, lying here. Spell card, Hiwari. Fiery arrows piercing an enemy. So we have our first projectile. Let's go ahead and put that on. And I like to typically have cards on the triangle and then leave the square red empty just so I can use the melee weapon, because as you can see it works. The melee weapon in this game functions just fine. But anyways, yeah, we now have the ability to shoot fireballs. So that's neat. Air is drifting out from the shrine. Could there be an open space inside it? Possibly. But is there anything else around here? Nope. Just emptiness as far as the eye can see. Let's see. Several wooden discs have been removed. The holes could be covered with the wooden disc. Could be added device. No, we do not have enough wooden discs. There are 3 of them missing. But you know, we only have 1, so we'll have to find the other 2. Okay, yeah, so you could just do this if you wanted to. That works. You don't take damage, and you can move just as fast as you would if you were running normally. But again, your finger's gonna get tired. Like, that's actually just for your own personal health. Alright. Anyways, hey look, Mr. Man has been dragged off. I think we can just avoid that altogether. Like that, I don't believe there is ever any item in on the other side of that pond. So we don't need to go there. And don't need to trigger the cutscene that will come if we go there. So, works for me. Anyways, we started the game with 2 vessels and have now spent 1 of them, so you know.
Are you all right?
Oh, yes, I think so. Thank you. I am Utsuki. I live in the shrine, not far from here.
I'm Sakuya. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for my father. He's the elder priest of the shrine. My sister and I came from the mountain, but I lost her.
It's not safe to be alone here. I wish I could help you find your sister, but... Here, take this. It will help you.
Huh? Wait, it looks similar to the one Father uses.
Your father is the priest, correct?
Here, take this. My father gave this to me. You may find it useful.
Thank you. Please, be careful.
I will. And thank you. Take care.
We have acquired spell card Hibari, fiery arrows piercing an enemy, so you know, some more of those. And summon card Sutegumo, arachnid type creatures with slow movement. In this game, the spiders are your friends. You can just summon the spider and they'll attack for you. And Saiga, wolf that fiercely protects his master. I've actually barely used many of the cards in this game. Like, you have plenty of them available, but I only used like the Hibari and so a couple of the other ones here and there. Anyways, that was Sakuya. You may have seen her in the character select screen at the beginning. She's the protagonist of the Yang phase. So we'll definitely be acquainted with her at a later point in time, and by a later point in time I mean the next stream. Right now though, you know, not much we can do. Also, this will definitely be the longest stream of the game, because we're gonna be reading all the files, and we're gonna be doing also. I think this campaign will be about 4 hours, so this will be a pretty long stream. All things considered, mutated Gakulites here. It looks like one hell of a fight, but I'll try to be as quick as possible because I don't want to be here for that long, and we've already been here for half an hour, so I might move it. This is moving. It appears that what is it really? I mean, that guy over there might have an answer. Anyways, but yeah, thankfully, because it's not been too long since I last played this game, I hopefully should be able to remember the puzzle solutions and stuff. So I hope we don't get stuck in any of that, and I should remember where to go. All of that good stuff. How to deal with enemies, you know, all of that. Remember which particular places are dangerous. Okay. There we go. You're not dead. Now you are. Yeah, all these guys drop stuff. Holy water, healing deep wounds, leaving no scars. Yeah, they even drop like big healing items. So you actually have an incentive to fight the enemies. So again, it's kind of what made Resident Evil 4 not quite as scary. The ability to actually gain items from fighting them. Like, Resident Evil 4 is still manages to be a spooky game, but you know, it definitely got retracted from giving you, if you're given an encouragement to fight enemies and a good combat system to fight them, the horror gets replaced with action for the most part. You can still have a scary game there, but you know, you gotta be real good at it. Korea has note left for Korea today 2 weeks ago. I will be away for some time. If something strange happens, proceed to the manor. He'll prepare many victims for you to merge with. That sounds terrifying. Now we know Korea is bad. She don't just look bad, she is bad. That's real bad. But the Cryptostone Pagoda blocks the way. I mean, again, like, I don't understand why these characters can't just like jump over those shit or like climb over them, but whatever. I didn't make the video game. I just play it. Okay, so we've been down to the fishing hut, the shrine. No, we have not been to the fishing hut. We've been to the spring area down there. Do we have? No, we don't have a map of the area we went to earlier. But at least we do have a map of some description, so that's sufficient. But yeah, if we hurry it up, we should be able to finish with this game like soon enough. It's not it's not a long game, and split into character campaigns. I just walked away. Okay, so we can't go that way, and I don't recall ever going that way with Otsuki. So we'll be dealing with that, with all that noise later, and not right now. Okay. It's definitely nice to know about how long I'm going to be taking with this game, because if I didn't, it'd be a problem. Guardian dog, the statue is small but heavy. We need that for puzzle solving. And we have scroll survival too. If you are attacked, struggle. Struggle with all your might. Yay. I've been doing that already. Here's a vessel. I can definitely use those. Some sort of device in the wall. There's someone trying to break open the door, but you know. Okay, in order to open the door, all 3 discs have to be positioned correctly. Rotate left or right. Move the center of the disc, rotate the disc end to confirm. If you make a mistake, press circle to undo. Okay, so here's how it works. Okay. It's kind of weird. Hold on. Then you just have to keep pressing it until something happens. Okay, hold on. Yeah, just keep doing this until you hear the goat noises. There, okay. It looks like an extremely complicated puzzle. It's not. It's just a matter of like tediousness. There we go. Eventually we'll get to where we need to go. There it is. The device seems to have been deactivated. And now we can open the door. See what's going on the other side. We got some gakis. Okay, you get the fuck out of here. Yes, you can even hit 2 of them at once. Again, you're given way too much power in this game. Okay. Now they do have some kind of like a claw swipe attack. You can get hurt by that. Okay, Otsuki, I need you to like... There you go. See, it took no damage in there. Yeah, these guys are a joke. Got some pliers, tool used to remove spikes. And this is the other side of the device, I suppose. Look at that Gaki's face, oh my god. He looked more scared than me. What the hell? Okay. And some Sotegumos. We will use some of these cards later, because we have some boss fights and stuff. And of course, yes, there are boss fights in this game. Just because it's a horror game doesn't mean you don't get to fight some people. Okay. Anyways, I believe we are completely done with that area now. We don't ever need to come back there. That's good. Okay, I'm trying to move along here. We don't have... We've got like 4 hours tops to finish this game. I don't want to be streaming for any longer than that. And that's really pushing it out. If I could do it on 3, I would. But I know I'm going to need a little bit more than that. Yeah, I just don't want to be talking too much into the late hours, the more. It's the early morning at like 2 a.m. with just people trying to sleep. You know, I don't want to do any of that. Hello? Jesus Christ, okay. I keep forgetting this game just throws jump scares at you like it's nobody's business. It's okay, I'm not gonna eat you. Calm down. Damn. Okay. Anyways. Here we have Ayako's letter from Lady Fujiwara to her daughter. I guess it is Ayako. Dear Ayako, I am going to the temple because the manor is in danger. If it's safe there, I will come to get you. Until I signal you by ringing the bell, do not open the door. If I haven't returned in 10 days, gather up the wooden discs and spikes and proceed to the temple. Okay, so an important thing. We need to ring a bell so that Ayako comes out of there. So we need a bell that we can ring. There's a child's doll here. It appears well played with. You know, it looks like it has been used. Very recently, like less than a minute ago. Kind of recently. Anyways. I love how she just said like the door is locked. I wonder how it can be opened, like. Don't think I didn't see you there. I actually didn't see that before because I was in my first playthrough because was playing with such low darkness, but now I can actually see it. There was like a dude up there. A Gaki or something. I believe there's another jump scare around here. Pretty sure yes there is. I don't even know what just did that. I think there was a ghost man, but you know, kinda hard to say the ghost man. Well, there's the ghost man. Okay. Speaking of ghosts, there are actually ghosts in this game. Like, there's more types of enemies than just ghosts, but there are in fact ghosts. Okay, I was going to mute myself because I thought there was going to be like stuff happening, but no. Pierce through the small hole in the wall. Oh. It's just telling me what my character just did. Okay, so you can look around. There's Sayako. And there's a room. There's probably an important note over there. And then here's some darkness happening. Is that you, Korea? That looks like you, Korea. We figured you out already. You're the evil woman that likes to like eat people. And then we peer through the wall again, and there's Korea being all spooky.
Korea?
Okay, well that's fine, and now we cannot see through the hole. It might have been plugged, this is entirely possible. Anyways, can we go into here? We can. Okay. Manor corridor. Okay. Again, I'm starting to remember some stuff around here. Okay. Let's see what's in here. I believe this is the one that teaches you, like, to be quiet. Small shelf that looks to hold a woman's belongings. This must be the servant housing. And I believe there's something down here. Yes, there is. There's a memorandum written by a servant concerning Ayako. Terrified of the demon that comes at night, Ayako sobs. Shut up in her room, she weeps silently. She believes the demons won't notice her if she hides in her room and doesn't make a sound. Miss Ayako will open the door only when Lady Fujiwara rings the bell, brought from the North Pavilion. Ayako is beautiful as an angel. Servants have vowed to protect her, no matter the cost. Well, I think you failed a little bit at that statement. Lights went out, someone's trying to knock down the door, something is spawning on the other side of the door. I don't care. It's some freaking Gakis. We've dealt with these guys already. Actually, hold on. Let me just like come over here. Hold on. We are now experiencing some vertigo. That's okay. We can take care of that. So yeah, that's what vertigo looks like. The screen gets all blurry and shit. But then you just come out of sight and then you heal for a little bit. And now you can go back in there and rematch. Make sure you get cornered so that they can't actually gang up on you as efficiently. You know, usually getting cornered is a problem. Ow. Wait, hold on. Okay. These Gakis are a little bit more threatening than I was expecting them to be. I have never had this many problems with Gakis. Okay, fine. Jesus Christ. That's fine. They drop items anyways. I can just use this. Okay. That's one of them taken care of. Well, not really. Okay, now that's one of them taken care of. Give me that vessel, I can never use that. Now you, Mr. Man, don't appreciate it. Not a fan. You made me use items. Don't like using items. Okay. Another vessel, I can definitely use those. Okay. So yeah, you have limited saves, but enemies can drop save items. So it's not really that limited now, is it? Anyways. A Venus thing has been placed. This one says the thing. The seal must not be removed. The creature in there is not a Gaki. It is something more ominous. Seal Earth has been placed on the... We used to have one of those, but then we gave it to Sayako? I think that's her name. I believe her name is Sayako, yes. Hi, it's a dude. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, I don't mind like you anyways. Okay, we can't go through here. Okay. Here's the problem with that. You reacted after they fell and then a ghost appeared. I don't think that was like the right order where things are supposed to happen. Anyways, we're now back in here. Don't really need to do anything in here, but you know, that's how you get back to there if you wish to get back to there. Okay. So yeah, ghosts, they are simple enough to deal with. You can literally just hit them once and then they just die. But they can also float around and like maneuver around you, so it's a little bit complicated, but it's okay. It's alright. Hey, here's a Gaki. Hey, hear me. Mr. Man, the stairway is blocked by rubble. You're gonna come here? Mr. Man, I'm trying to get your whatever. They say don't make a noise. I explicitly try to make noise so they notice me, and they still don't notice me. What do you want from me, game? Jeez. Okay, whatever. I guess that Gaki will attack me once he's done with his dinner or whatever. Alright. Got some spooky noises going on over here. But first, let's see. Okay, well, that place is open. Okay. There are some hitboxes over here. We got a lot of those. I just started using them soon enough. So with the Lord's suit, elegant belongings around the area. Well, it won't be elegant for too much longer. It'll probably get covered by blood from the enemies and things. Soon enough. Here's some spiders. Green-bound book. It's got like an entire section missing. Green-covered books with teeth marks. I saw Miyoshimaru break a seal when he was sick. Miyoshimaru used some kind of blood-stained cloth and rubbed it against the seal. So he's the one who sealed the door. If I can get some of his blood, I should be able to escape from the manor. I'll wait until he's not looking, then I should strike and have some of his blood. Well, someone committed murder here in the manor, so that's great. Can't step on the spiders and it'll kill them. Hi, you. Yay. We got a seal cloth of mercury. Did not spook us somehow, so hey, that's neat. It's disturbing how bloated the corpse is. Yeah, it's been bitten by spiders all over. It's probably not doing so hot. Whatever. I don't care. Those spiders aren't going to follow me in here. I don't even think they can attack you. I mean, I was open for getting assaulted right there, but nope. They were like, we don't want none of that. Okay. So you see the numbers. That actually dictates the level of seal that the thing has. So, and I remember this shrine right there. had level 1. And that's Mercury, because you know, the planets. That's how they measure that. And here we have a Mercury thing. Okay. See, so now we can go to there, but first I would like to go to here. See if we can find anything. Stock. It's bloody. I don't even remember if there's actually anything. It was just spooky hand behind you. The door is shut tight. There's a bar over it. Well, that's unfortunate. Sucks that we are on the side that could lift the bar, but we are unable to do so because I guess it's too heavy. I don't know. Utsuki looks pretty tough here. It's got... Oh, hi, it's the ghost man. Okay, so here... But yeah, you can just hit them like once or twice and it'll kill them. And, again, they can be pretty dangerous if they all gang up on you. Which, they tend to do that. But if you're on top, you're keeping on top of your toes. You're making sure they don't get you. You'll be a-okay. Anyways, let's just move along here. Okay, Manor Garden. There is a save point that I can access somewhere. I believe it's in here, in fact. But not quite that area. Yeah, down there. But I need to do a thing first. Okay, the door won't open. That's okay. Here's a Venus seal. It's fine. Over here we have a cutscene, actually.
Father?
Utsuki, where is Korea?
Korea is... The song put her in a trance, and she disappeared. Please. Please help me find Korea.
She's my daughter. Don't worry. I want to give you this also. There's something I need to take care of. Go now. Find and watch over her.
If you get the impression that Utsuki's father doesn't care too much for her, but only for Korea, well, you're probably right.
Aren't you worried about Korea? Go find her.
They also didn't hire the best voice actor for him, clearly. There's nothing unusual here. Anyways, now we have a closed Venus, so we can open level 2 doors. And incidentally, there's a level 2 door right here. So that's cool. Anyways. Yeah, there's a thing in there. That's the problem. Let me just examine this area real quick. Doesn't seem to be anything useful here. What there is, however, a thing here. So what you can just do is leave, heal. Yeah, it's just a literal blob of gore in there. You don't want to mess with that. But you can then go back in and then just like avoid it. Ow. Then just grab the items, an elixir, and a spell card. There's nothing else in there. And then just leave. Hold on. You don't need... Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Hello? Video game? It appears I am under the impression that you have done a bad. I I apparently I got hit on my way out of the room. And then it processed the hit after I came in through the other side. What the fuck? Oh my god, are you serious right now? Okay. Okay. Alright. No, not begin. Load. Are you serious with this shit right now? Okay. As you can see, there's also a bit of a save point problem. God, we just lost like the last hour of gameplay. Holy fuck. Okay. Alright. If you guys know what's happening now, you've seen the things. I don't need to read the I believe this happened to me when I first played this game too. So I'm just gonna go. Just full speed ahead. Don't need to read anything. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay. These Gakis are just gonna be a pain in the ass, aren't they? Okay. He's not dead. I know what a dead Gaki when I see one. Yeah, I guess I can use the vessels, but I could use the save points even more, game. You know. Like the thing. Okay, we gotta make sure that doesn't happen again. That's gonna be a problem if it does. Okay, whatever. Y'all don't matter. Yeah, Cobus is bloody and shit. Okay. Do I take damage if I do this too often? Yes, I do. God damn it! These running mechanics are so stupid. Okay, we need to. If I intend to beat this game tonight, we need to move right the fuck alone. And by alone, I mean along. Okay, whatever. And where's the guy again? Yeah, here he is. Okay, yeah, whatever. Do we need to heal? We do not. Okay, cool. Hey. That particular place is just like the end, the dead of me. God damn. Can I skip cutscenes? Is that an option for me? I can skip the dialogue. Can't really skip the cutscenes though. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I know, the freaking Gaki just jumped in here. Okay. The hitboxes, again, are just insane. They make absolutely no freaking sense. At least when you're only fighting one Gaki, they tend to not use their sweep attack too much. They mostly just use the grab attack, which is fine. They do not drop anything. You're useless to me. Okay, well, whatever. Again, we know what we need to do. Don't need to worry about it too much. Okay. Yeah, when I know where I'm going, it's okay. Actually, I know there's not gonna be any more enemies in here. Yeah, whatever, so we can probably just run normally. Not worrying about it too much. Okay. Yeah, I know. Got spell cards. Nothing over there, actually. Actually, that's what the puzzle looks like, but whatever. We'll deal with it later. Okay. Then before going to the door, I will heal. Okay. I remember why I was a little hesitant to play this game sometimes, because of bullshit like that. Okay. in case things get ugly and I am not able to finish this chapter tonight, I do have the reassurance that the third phase, the third scenario, with the third character, the one we unlock after the first two, is considerably shorter than the other two chapters. Like, that one's like not even a full stream, that one's like half a stream. So if things get ugly, I could just what's the name of it? Just use the what am I trying to do? Yeah, I can just use the previous use the short length of that stream and like end this stream before we actually finish the campaign. Start the next stream by finishing this one and then starting the next one, and then the last stream would still be like normal length, I suppose. Anyways, as a guy's gonna pop out of here. Yeah, whatever. I knew about these jump scares before playing this, and now I really know them about now when I just experienced them a couple minutes ago. God. Yeah. If we have any inconveniences like that again, there is no way I'm finishing this campaign tonight. Again, it's not like this game is long. It's just got its issues that set you back like that. Okay, whatever. Vessels, sure, I can use those, I suppose. I don't need to explore anything that I haven't already explored. Or I mean that I don't need to explore anything that won't give me items. Okay, well, oh yeah, we have the note here, I guess we'll take that. I know which rooms I can go into and which ones I can't. There's nothing down there, I'm pretty sure. Hey. Is that thing? Actually, I guess I should probably check it just to make just that she knows that that's the one. Okay, don't need to heal, good. We got this room over here with the two gakis, and the quote-unquote puzzle is really just trial and error without consequences. Okay. We don't need this dog though. This survival scroll thing. And then this one. Don't believe there's anything else in here. Okay. Okay. No, hold on. One of these is gonna be it. Okay, hold on. I just need to focus here. There it is. There. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, so I need to equip my my hero cards. Ow. Okay. Okay, that guy's dead. Also, hitting the button repeatedly doesn't let you hit properly. Like sometimes she actually activates the second attack, and sometimes she doesn't. Like just straight up, she just does not like attacking a second time sometimes. I don't really know what triggers one thing and not the other, but it's just how it works. Okay. Honestly, you have an incentive to play the game on easy difficulty, because it's just when the difficulty barely changes anything, I feel like it's it's just worth it to go with the least tedious difficulty. Like in this case, it's just, you know, you probably die quicker and the enemies die slower. When the difficulty only does that and nothing else, I feel like why play on the difficulties that are gonna make the experience more tedious? Just play the one that makes the experience faster. Obviously, when the difficulties do more, you know, they like change puzzles and other things, you know, it makes things more interesting. But that's is a topic for a different day. Also, let me see if my my chat actually works. Hydrobot has now told me to stay hydrated. I don't appreciate that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this chat. Anyone watching? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Make a new chat. Get rid of that. Okay. Now we have a secondary Twitch chat that will tell me when someone wants to have a conversation. Anyways. Okay, we got the Yaku's letter, that's fine, and then we got this thing over here. Okay, let's go ahead and equip those cards before I forget to do it. Okay. Alright. Now we all know what we're dealing with here. We just have to come over here and we're gonna get a jump scare. Yeah, I know. I don't even see what makes the jump scare. It just happens. Okay. Can't skip those cutscenes, but I guess that's fine. It's not particularly intrusive. Alright. Oh, we're almost back to where we were before. So that's cool. Okay. So immediately just search the thing. Okay. Oh, I guess we need to wait for the whole thing to go through. I had to wait for the game to kick me out of it. Okay, there. Now we can go see again, get spooked. Yay. Alright, awesome. Now we can't see through it there anymore. But that's okay. And we're almost back to where we just were. That's fine. That's great. I love it. Let's see. Okay, so we got this one note over here. Tell you to stay quiet. And we can just get right out of here. And then, like, you know, get in a position where we can fight these Gakis properly. Like last time. At least I get a second chance to do this fight. Do it right this time. Okay. Thankfully, it hurts them when you throw them at each other. It's like Yakuza, except not at all Yakuza. Okay. Alright. Eventually, that other guy is probably gonna wake up, but hopefully not. Alright. There's him, taken care of. Didn't drop anything. Fucking jackass. Okay, this one dropped a vessel at least. Didn't take any damage that time. Awesome. Last time I had to use 2 healing items. This time, nothing. Perfect. Works for me. Get spooked by that. Come in here. Avoid the ghosts. Then go back over there and, you know, fight the ghosts. Okay, we do have sound, right? Yeah, we have sound for both ends. I did a short audio test, and I believe having the game at 60 and my voice at 100 is proving quite efficient. I haven't had any issues with those particular volume settings, so yeah, that's cool. Okay. Do we have do we need to go over there? No, that's the door that had like a level 3, and I don't need to go back there to be reminded that it has a level 3. I can just come right through. Okay. I know what we're dealing with now. We're almost right back to where we just died, like, again, like 15 minutes ago. Hey. I have to make sure it doesn't happen again. Okay. This guy's gonna drop that. He's gonna drop the cloth that I'm looking for. Okay, perfect. Now, I don't recall if we actually went over here last time, so maybe we should. Oh, never mind. We can't. There are items in the way. Alright. Now, we do get that one cutscene up there, but there's no reason to. Like, we don't need to go up there. We didn't find any items or anything. So, let's not waste our time. Okay, let's see. Maybe I should go to the place that lets me save first. And then go take care of that blob demon. Because if I die again, then I'll actually be ready to handle the notion of death. Okay. Or at least be able to handle it more efficiently. Let's see. Now this is a brand new area now, so you know we can do things properly. Okay, I know you cannot just drop the vessel anywhere. You have to do it at the place that has the rocks on it. If it doesn't have the rocks on it, it's not worth it, man. It's like video games. If the game is fun. If it's not fun, why bother? It's the same case with lakes. The lake has rocks. If it doesn't have rocks, why bother? Okay, so crouching. You press X and your character starts crouching in a location that requires crouching. That's all you need to know. I don't know why I need a tutorial or whatever. I could have just told you. Press X to do the thing. Alright. Anyways. We lost about 15 minutes. That's okay. If I just move along, pretend like the what's the name of them? Like the puzzles aren't even anything to be concerned with, then we might be able to still finish our goal of just beating this one campaign tonight. But I'm not gonna tell you to get your hopes up. It's entirely possible that will not happen. Okay. Anyways, there's a something in there, and I don't remember what it is. I just know you can. It's impossible to see in with the drapes on, and it's impossible to take them out because I guess they're too heavy. So devices involve. What's this thing again? Okay. By solving the puzzles involving correctly positioning symbols. I believe it's just like... Okay, hold on. Alright, I think I got it. Hold on. And then just, okay, hold on. Each one has two things. Okay. Actually, I believe this can be solved in like super quickly. Hold on. Yeah, you reset it and then just do that. Yeah, there's no need for any complications. The puzzle is like half solved for you already. You don't need to do any of that. A good thing I remember we weren't stuck in there for like till like the end of time. Okay. Both sides of the altar are planes where something is kept. There seems to be some sort of device involved. I believe that's where the dogs are involved. You know we got like that dog statue. Okay, we need another one. Once we have the other one, we can do our things. But until then, we are stuck just dealing with whatever the game feels like giving us. Partition blocks the way. It's okay. Let's see. So now I can actually do this part without worrying, because see, if I do die again, it's okay. We're literally just saved. We'll be A-okay. I don't need to talk to him again. Don't worry, that it's not like this game has multiple endings. It has multiple characters. Each character has their own ending. But it does not, however, have multiple endings. Okay. Okay. Now you just leave the room. Heal. These aren't even like key items. It's just, you know, supplies. I technically don't need them, but I would like to have them. Okay. Let's make sure we don't get like hit again. Okay, we should just heal real quick. Let's not risk it this time. Okay, now I'm healed. What the? See, so you take like a hit after you leave the room. It's a delayed hit. And if you're already at vertical, you're probably gonna die from it. That's the stupidest fucking thing. Oh my god. Anyways, whatever that is, we're done with that. We don't even need to go in there again. We don't need to fight that guy. It's not worth it. It'll probably take more supplies to kill it than the supplies it'll give back. Okay. Anyways, let's see. We have a thing in here. We have a hole. Something moved inside. Ow. Alright, well, just a thing puked on me. Let's just try not to get puked on again. But anyways, there is a new kind of enemy that we will be dealing with just later point in time. Not right now, just later. Okay. Game, are you dying? I just saw it stutter a little bit over in the recording, but I haven't dropped any frames, so hopefully it will be okay. I sure hope. If we don't, bad. Okay, this one needs earth. It's okay, we can find earth somewhere. We got plenty of vessels, we don't really need that many of them. But anyways, let's see. Okay, now I can actually read this one. Records of silkworms kept by Miyoshimaru. June 17, the servant boy Miyoshimaru gave me some silkworm eggs. I saw many of these black eggs on the mulberry leaves. When I thanked him and gave him the toy to play with, he bowed to me again and again. Everyone ridicules Miyoshimaru and says he's feeble-minded, but I like his gentle soul. June 18, I'm keeping these silkworm eggs a secret from my mother and sister. If they see them, they'll make a fuss because they're squeamish. I watched them all day, but nothing happened. Tomorrow I'll ask Miyoshimaru if there's something special I need to do. Miyoshimaru told me the eggs will hatch in 10 days. They need to be kept in a warm place. I put them in a room that receives more sunlight. These eggs are turning grey. I was upset because I thought they might have rotted. When I asked Miyoshimaru, he said they should hatch very soon. And the silkworms have broken out of their shells. They're very small, but about the size of my fingertip, and are covered with fur. Following Miyoshimaru's instructions, I gave them young mulberry leaves, which they gobbled up. This way, they'll grow quickly. So yeah, silkworms. That's the theme of this game. That's the, that's what the plot revolves around. Silkworms. Not the most terrifying or threatening of insects, but in the context of the game, yeah, it'll be pretty disturbing shit. So, you know, I hope you're not squeamish. So I suppose that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Anyways. This method of running is so freaking stupid. It's the most, again, it's the most efficient method. It's just the stupidest method too. Game design. It was not everyone's specialty back in the day, clearly. Okay. Yeah, the manor quarters. There's a couple of things here. Do I need to heal? No, I don't. Okay, so this is like an armory, weaponry sort of looking place. And I believe, yeah, there's a lot of blood here, and there's one dripping. There's like a drip of blood. Hold on. You see, it's got like a little thing in there. Anyways. Seer's memorandum warning left by the seer. The spike was used to suppress the Gaki. Do not remove it under any circumstances. Well, that's exactly what I'm gonna do then. Spike is deeply embedded. It appears the tool is needed to remove it. Well, good freaking thing. I have some pliers on me. Where's the pliers? There they are. Okay. It is just a normal Gaki. It is not a special Gaki. It is a common, usual Gaki, the kind we fought a couple times already. And it's only one of them, so this will be even more capable of defeating this one. Okay. Alright. It's not dead yet. Now it is. Well, just adding more blood to this location. There's a blood smeared all over the walls. What the hell happened here? You should probably blame the Gakis, but there are more things going around than just Gakis. Like, I'm surprised at how calm and rational we're being about the situation here. Like, the whole manor is smeared with blood and infested with demons, and yet it seems like that they expected this all along. And I believe they do, actually. I think the story behind both Utsuki and Sayako is that they were sent here to do like take care of the manor because bad things were happening. And they do that. So, you know, that's the goal. That's actually their job, to like cleanse this place of the evil spirits and what have you. Okay. I don't believe there's anything does anything jump out of you from the water? It's possible. I don't remember if it happens, but the moonlight shine, the irises, that's pretty cool. Anyways, can we go in here? We can. I don't believe we need to, but we can. I think there's a Gaki in here somewhere. Yes, there is. Hello? There you are. Okay, get off. Alright, whatever. They take a couple hits to kill, but that's okay. I think we will get knife upgrades later. So, we'll be able to take care of the Gakis and other such monstrosities with more ease, more speed, more efficiency. Which is great. Oh, there's one more efficiency. I didn't even read that. Like, that was a new one. Hold on. Okay. Sushi Yogo, hands pulling demons into an underground spring. Haven't even pressed the triangle button in this game yet. But we will soon enough, once I encounter an enemy that calls for it. And some Sotegomus. That's pretty cool. And here's a carriage with no horse, and it looks like it was very poorly parked, so you know, dire situations call for dire measures or something like that. I don't freaking know. There's shut tight. That's fine. We will just explore here. Okay. That almost serves as a little like light candle sort of thing. When you meditate and it illuminates the area around you for a brief second. Yeah, this game has some strange mechanics. But it did frustrate me a bit ago. It's not a bad game. I don't think it's worthy of being one of the most expensive games on the entire PlayStation 2 library. But it's not bad. You know. Okay. Anyways, oh, there's a silkworm thing here. A wicker chest floats upon the water. Well, it's not a silkworm, but I believe there are silkworm things in those So, watch out for that. There's plenty of items here. Okay. There's the other guardian dog. Now we can go back and take care of that puzzle. A look of terror forever frozen in the corpse's face. Unfortunate. Earth. Yeah, I can use the earth one. Just knock something off. I'm gonna get someone in here. What? Okay, you know what? I'm not dealing with getting hit and just like instantly dying. So just didn't even need to do that, but these things don't heal much, do they? I still had to heal quite a bit, despite using a healing item. That's just dumb. But okay, is there anything else in here? Apparently that's someone's ghosts. Okay. Ow. One fell swoop and they're both dead. Okay, there, we're done here. Yeah, the whole... I think... I'm not actually sure, but maybe the whole don't make a sound thing doesn't... You don't actually make noise when you run, but you can knock shit over when you run, which makes noise. Which, that actually makes sense, I suppose, because it's not like Utsuki is particularly loud when she runs anyways. Yeah, you know, for like a pure logical perspective, it actually makes sense that it wouldn't make too much noise. So what is this? Huge scars on the wall made with great force. Well, Gaki didn't do that, that's for sure. Okay. Anyways, now have a seal of earth and a second dog, so we can go in here and grab whatever we need. Okay. Well, no, this wasn't the one that had the dog on it. It's a different room that has a dog on it. But there is a room that has a dog on it, so you know we need to go there anyways. There's a vessel. And here is some hens. Okay, well, let me please skip by that again. But summer's red in the form of fire, so it's literally just a stronger Hibari. So we haven't even used the Hibari yet. We don't know what it looks like. But once we get to it, we'll be able to do the thing. Anyways, that's that area. We're clearing this mansion fairly quickly, I suppose, and I think this is the longest area in the game, the Himuro mansion. No, Himuro mansion is Fatal Frame. This is just like the mansion. The unspecified mansion. Okay, you know what, since we're here, I should probably go back and save again. Sounds like a plan to you, sounds like a plan to me. Let's go ahead and do that. If we're being given so many vessels and we've already had a traumatic experience from not saving, we should definitely attempt to save. I don't know if ghosts can actually go down here. Yes, it can, but that doesn't matter. Okay. Let's see. We gotta perform the ritual. Save over here. And I'm gonna grab some water, so I'm gonna mute myself. So I have the world's loudest water containers. Anyways. Let's just move right along. I remember that when I first played this game, I played it so carefully. Like I was trying so hard to like be stealthy and not get noticed by any of the enemies, and it worked. I actually avoided a fair amount of encounters when I first played this game from playing stealthily. But you know, soon enough I realized that's not really necessary. Although I see that ghost. I don't think I don't see you. Ow. There. I heard you and I saw your little like silhouette over the top of the screen. Anyways. I guess that's that. We saved. We're A-okay. Is this where the dog... Is this where the docks are? I believe this is where the docks are, so we can... Or no, where the docks puzzle is. That's what I meant to say. Okay. So we can just go ahead and go to items, grab you. There's one dog. And here is the other one. So we have 2 spikes, but only one. Okay, well, here's another one. Something inside, an old disc. Yeah, we need 3 of those. I believe this is the second one. And a Big Dipper map. Cool. We now have it. Dude, oh. I don't need this anymore. I don't even know if I can use that. If that was like a hint towards that one puzzle. No. I'm not doing it that way. There's no way I'm doing that puzzle that way. Okay, whatever. Anyways, we now have the Seal of Earth, so we can go back to that one room that had like a level 2 on, level 3 on it. So, you know, take care of that. Door won't open. Oh, that's right. There's a. Is there like an enemy here? Oh no, her heart was beating because there was the blob of gore on the other side of the door. That's why she was like spooked as it sinks around her. Again, they haven't even gone up there and don't need to. There's literally just a cutscene that will summon ghosts for no reason. You don't benefit from it. You don't get an item. It's just get spooked by the ghost. Okay, will you please stop eating your shit and come up here? Thank you. Alright. Damn, Gaki's okay. But thankfully, he dragged the body away and knocked some stuff over, so now I can just casually go down there. It's a shortcut now. Okay. Which is convenient. I do believe we'll be coming back here at least once more, maybe? I'm actually not sure. Alright. But I do know what I can do right now. I can come down here and go to that one shrine. A little shrine place that had a mercury seal on it. This one right here. It is, I believe. I don't know if the enemies stay dead, like their corpses stay throughout the entire game, but they might. That's possible. There, we got the 3 discs now. Now we need 3 spikes. We have 2 of them. So we need 1 more spike, and then we'll be able to proceed with that puzzle from down there. And yeah, again, if we move it along, we might be able to do this. We have about... We've been recording for an hour and a half, and again, I'm kind of willing to go 4 hours if it really needs to be done. I would like to avoid it. That's a really long stream. I don't like doing streams that long, but if we need to, if it's necessary, we can. Okay. It's over here. I believe Gaki jumps out of here. A Chinese zodiac. Direction is crucial to the arrangement of the 12 signs of the Chinese zodiac. Rooster first, monkey last. The signs should be as follows. I don't care. I solved that puzzle already. Again, by just pressing shit. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure Gaki's just gonna like jump out of me or something. Maybe not. Never mind. Alright. Well, I'm glad that didn't happen. Okay. Now I believe we are... Yeah, we're in this side of the yeah, we were here like not too long ago. It's the other side of the door where he had the dude getting eaten by the spiders. The Kuon axe is here because there were like rubble on the way. But now we are on the other side of the rubble, so we can proceed normally. Have to heal? No. Now it probably will do. Okay, I did remember there was a Gaki around this area. Just didn't remember the exact location. Also, have you noticed how Gakis open their mouths? I mean, I'm just making a general observation. They are able to open mouths, to bite, and potentially do other things. Why can't the main character do that? That's really stupid. Please stop. I have enough vessels. I don't need any more. Okay. Anyways, I want to go at the end. The end here. See if the... Oh, there was a guy here. It's like... You're not moving that fast. Utsuki, what's making that noise then? Here, please hit the freaking... Thank you. Alright. Hitboxes. Whoever designed the hitboxes in this game was just like... Got hit in the head by a box. Bad. Okay, please hit him. No items. Ah, whatever. Anyways, is there anything else in here? No. Just a screen that has been placed at the end of the passage. Okay. Alright, sure. That's fine. It's okay. It's alright. Not every hallway has to have an item. Not every door needs to lead to an important area. It's just sometimes you like it when that happens. You know, sometimes you like not wasting your time. And if you know what I'm glad you catch my drift. I don't believe there is a bonus or anything for beating the game with like a certain amount of saves or anything like that. So you should be able to just like move right along. And there's a see a door with a seal, so I will leave that one for last. Okay, this one has a Gaki on it. The thread clings to the corner of the box. Yeah, see, there was a Gaki here. Is it what are they doing? That summons a Gaki. It's not in there. It just comes in when you open that. There are also no items in this room. Like no items that we can actually use. This game has a lot of those. Just locations that don't actually give you anything. They're just there. Okay. So there's that door. I believe there's another door over here. I am insane. Never mind. Okay, we saved not too long ago, and I believe there may or may not be a boss fight at the other side of this door. So let's hope we're prepared. Yes, there is definitely a boss fight here. Let me actually start off with the I know we haven't used the Hebraean, which probably should, but I'm gonna start off with these. I like the spiders. Spiders are nice. Okay. Yeah, here, a bell. We need that. Oh, what the... Jesus Christ. This is the Utsuki. You get scared by some of the stupidest things, yet fail to get scared by some very important things. Anyways, now we are not able to get back. Bamboo blinds have fallen, blocking the way. We'll have to find something else. Okay. Let's see. So here's the bell. We need that. So here's our first boss fight of the game. These cards are used to summon 4 servant spirits to do your bidding. Summon creatures are mortal and their lifespan is displayed on the bottom right of this card. Anytime you wish to dismiss a summoned creature, press R2 in triangle or square. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, we took some damage there. We should probably just heal real quick. How many healing items do I have? Not as much as I was hoping, but you know what, I had more healing items before. That's for sure. Okay, you take care of that, spider. You can handle him. Okay. Okay, there. Hey, just need the spider. Okay, fine. Whatever. Jeez. Ow. Okay, the spiders. Spiders are not doing as good as I was hoping they would. Okay. Ow! It actually hit me. That's what they do. This guy does cover a fair amount of distance. Okay. I'm out of the way now. Ow! Okay, this is gonna be a back and forth between me healing and running away from it. We need to, like, move. Do something a bit more threatening. Yeah, this'll do. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, God damn. Okay, fine, whatever. I'll just use items. There, happy? Okay, now just... This card is used. Okay. So we got spell cards and we got summon cards. Yeah, this boss fights in this game are a little bit awkward. Are a little bit awkward, and this one in particular is real faulty of that. Okay. As long as we avoid taking too much damage, it should be okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just a fireball. You've seen fireballs before. Okay. Probably try to heal now. It's probably taking some damage from the running. Not too much. Yeah, the fireballs are definitely serving me more purpose than the spiders. But hey, at least we got to see the spider. Probably won't even get to see it anymore. Is he even taking damage that second? Okay, I didn't know he could do that. I don't appreciate that. Okay, we're still in vertigo. Okay, we're just gonna have to use an elixir. Alright, that'll do. Did he, like, remove my ability to run? Okay, that's just a problem. I don't think he ever used that attack on me the first time I was playing this game. Okay, whatever. Let's just... Can you please die? There, thank you. Jesus Christ, that was stupid. Okay, well, at least we got to save our healing items for when we actually need them. I have to remember, it seems to be the Lord of the Manor of Fujiwara. How could this have happened? I don't know, well, but it happened, that's okay. That's alright, sometimes things just happen, Fotsuki. We got the bell. Look, he's gone. And so is his, oh, he's not gone. It's just the bamboos fell. That was utterly disgusting. Let's make sure that doesn't happen again. Anyways. I don't really like the boss fights in this game too much, if I have to be honest with you. I mean, okay, to be real here, most horror games don't have good boss fights. Like, I don't think I've ever truly, properly enjoyed a boss fight in a like full-fledged horror game, not like an action horror game like Resident Evil. Like a lot of Resident Evil games need to be known, like just a straight-up boss fight in a completely normal, standard horror game. Don't think I've ever enjoyed any of those. But anyways, we are now able to go down here and get a Yakuza nonsense figured out. Okay. So now we have a bell. We can call for her. She can probably give us an item. And we can move on. I don't think there's anything else we need to do here. I don't need to save, but you know, we don't need to do that. Like in the save point here, we can go to a different one. It's alright. Okay, we got the bell. Where's the... We only have 2 dusts now, so I hope we can get some more healing items soon. Okay.
I sense an evil, a presence wanting to devour souls.
I have no idea, but for some time now, I've been hearing a song at nightfall. And disease has spread through this place. The hungry, they roam the manor at night. Then, when I hear that song, I fear I'll be killed, or worse, abducted.
We found you.
Well, we were not too late, but at the same time we were not sufficient, so, you know, it's just a situation. Silkworm Journal number 2. Record records of silkworms kept by me, Shimaru. Okay, well, let's just ignore everything just happened and just continue with the journal. The silkworms have lost their fur, their bodies are beautiful, shiny and translucent. I'm worried though, some of them seem weak, they don't move at all. Shimaru told me that the silkworms that don't move are just sleeping and that I don't need to worry. So silkworms sleep too. Well, yeah, pretty much most living creatures on this planet sleep. I'm sure even plants sleep somehow. I don't know. I noticed that the silkworms had grown when I looked at them this morning. Though only a few days have passed, they've doubled in size. They grow much faster than people. Well, yeah, not that because they're not human. They don't follow human rules. Miyashima has been so kind to me. I must give him something. I wonder what he'd like. Actually, to go back on that question, I think most humans are some of the like slowest growing and aging people, like creatures on the planet. Not counting plants, of course, because you know those typically like grow and age very slowly, but. If we're talking like living, like mammals and insects and all of those, yeah, we age pretty dang slowly compared to everything else. I guess some reptiles like turtles, they might be around for a while, but other than that, it's not really too often. I want to teach Miyashima to read and write. I tried to give him the little sword father gave me, but he wouldn't accept it. It's not at all greedy. Some of the silkworms don't eat very much, they're just like him. Silkworms have shed their skins many times and continue to grow. They're all so different. Some of them lift up their heads and look around as though they were thinking, while others crawl all around all day. Few have died. Silkworms do nothing but devour mulberry leaves all day. They've grown so fat. I'm worried they'll burst out of their skins. That's disgusting. Oh god. Miyashima said they'll be cocoons soon. Okay. I came to the stream a bit late. I assume this is the spooky stream series of this month. How much have I missed? Welcome, Geodynamic. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. You have missed a fair amount. You have missed 2 hours specifically. Well, okay, an hour and 50 minutes. But I would, yeah, it's a fair amount of stuff to cover, and most of all, I died at one point, which set me back like 40 minutes, so I had to like speed run my way, and then I managed to like get back to where I was in like 15 minutes, but you know, you may check that out on the stream archive when it is available, as in, as soon as I'm done here. But yeah, this is Kuon. It's an interesting little horror game on the PS2. It's alright. I mean, it's not great, but it is definitely one of those very rare games on the PS2 that like a lot of people would like to see. So that's what we're doing. And here's our character Otsuki. She is the daughter of the like the headmaster of the mansion, and he ain't too friendly. Like, that's just a general statement. He's not too friendly. As I've been pushed aside, has someone passed through here? Well, this is convenient. As long as we are now able to go through this area, it's okay. I don't care what that is. It's probably a Gaki or... Are you sick? Okay, fine, whatever. Jeez. Why does everything in this freaking game spook you so much, Otsuki? Okay, so in this game you are able to heal yourself. Please tell me that's not gonna scare you. Okay, well, you're gonna summon ghosts, but I can deal with that. Okay, you can heal yourself, but you also get hurt when you run. So it's an endless struggle. Okay, that was a ghost. I don't care. Holy cow, that's a lot of time. I look forward to the YouTube version of this. First look from what little I've seen is that you're a female ninja. Is this the spooky sequel to Tenshu? That'd be pretty interesting. But no, it is. What is this? Oh, can I just stab you or something? Why are you like doing things? I don't like that. Anyways, no, for now we are a shrine maiden, and there's another character. Oh, fucking Christ! Okay. I didn't know that could happen. All right, this guy is. I guess I'm just infected people. The Gakis are just demons. These guys are like straight up zombies. And they have more health than the Gakis, but do not really attack differently from the Gakis, so I don't see the problem here. We just need a better weapon, honestly. That's what we need. Okay, an elixir, I can use that. I did not take damage from falling down there. Holy crap. Okay, but I guess we should like walk here. Rather than running. That sounds like a plan. Guess the floor here is unstable. Let's see. Hello? Spell card here, but fire arrows. Okay, we got more spells. The guy sure can take a lot of knife punishment. Either that lady is dull as hell or she's not so strong. I would argue both. Yeah, Otsuke is not a fighter. She has a weapon, she can use spells, but she is not a fighter, and you are technically not encouraged to fight, but at the same time enemies can actually drop items, so you are encouraged to fight. It's a bit of a double standard, if I have to be honest with you. Anyways, can we like proceed over here? Can I do anything with you people? Yeah, I already checked out that guy. Can I like kill you? Like, you're on the floor. Okay, now you're... Okay. So another fun thing, enemies can grab you, and when they grab you, that's good. Because you can instantly break out of that without taking damage. It's when they just do like normal attacks that you're in problem, because can't really do anything against those. Okay. Anyways, eventually he's gonna die. This game requires a lot of patience. If you're not patient, you're gonna have a hard time with this game. Okay, now we can stab him, and now he's not gonna be a problem anymore. See? These guys drop elixirs. They drop elixirs up the air. We can definitely use that. It's worth it to take your time. Yeah, this guy is... That is a lot of blood. Wow, yeah, this guy has dropped a lot of blood for people that are supposed to not have any blood left in them. Or at least that were murdered and probably bled a lot. Also, there's an item down there. Oh, like, okay, it's not up here. It's like down there. Like over here. Okay. Anyways, oh, it's one of you. This guy's like different though. Oh, this guy's fast. Is he actually different? Oh, I guess we'll find out soon enough. As you can see, the hitboxes in this game are insane. They make no sense. Like, logically speaking, we should not be able to hit this guy. And yet we are. And then sometimes we're standing right in front of them and just still don't hit them, so it's like really stupid. Okay, well, he's dead. And he dropped an elixir. Alright, cool. All of these people drop elixirs. Constellation map. Play described with star names. The lock has 3 parts and each part needs to be unlocked. To paint an arrow, blah, 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 blah. The sounds can also play an important role. Okay, we solved that puzzle a long time ago, game. Oh, we solved that one a long... Wait, did we? Or am I thinking of a different... I don't know, it's kanji. I don't know how to read kanji. I don't know if we've been there before. Someone... A silk coffin for a weekend... A silk coffin for a weakened enemy. Did y'all spell check this shit? That doesn't sound right. But sure. Well, we'll go with that. Did the game explain why her head turns into a light bulb when healing? This is called meditation. It does not explain why her head turns into a light bulb when healing, and it also does not explain why no one in this game is able to open their mouth when they speak. I'm just going to blame that on game development. Anyways, anything else in here? I don't think I've picked up any key items. I picked up a clue for a puzzle that I believe I have already solved, but there is a save point, so I would gladly take that. Yes, begin the cleansing ritual. Okay. Been recording for 1 hour and 58 minutes. Okay, we may not be able to finish this campaign tonight. After all, if you know, if things go south a little bit, but I'll do my best to get as far as I can so that okay, the goal is to finish this this stream series in 3 days, as in 3 Sundays. Whether we do one of the character campaigns per day, or we just like split it up between the longest campaign, which is this one, and then the other 2. We'll just see what happens. If we can manage. If we can do the things, then we'll be okay. Let's see. What time is it? It's 12:16 a.m. It's okay. I always say good evening, even though I never record on the evenings. So maybe I should start. Maybe I should start like actually accurately saying the time it is. But anyways, we do believe we have. Let me just double check. We have 3 discs, yes, and we have 3 spikes for the discs. We're planning on finishing a whole campaign in 1 stream. Wow, and I thought Tatsumaru's was fast. Yeah, each campaign... Okay, the main 2 character campaigns are about... Depending on how fast you do it and you know what you're doing, they could be as short as 3 hours if you really like blazing through it. And if you're taking your time, it might be like 4.5 to 5 hours. So since I've already played this game, and actually not too long ago, I kind of know what I'm doing. I remember where to go and what to do pretty well. So that's why my goal was to finish this game quickly. However, we had that inconvenience of dying earlier, so you know that's probably gonna set us back quite a bit. Hello, Hydrobot. Thank you for reminding me to drink 2 hours later instead of 1 hour later, like you were supposed to. Would have appreciated that back then, but whatever. You know, I've been drinking water regardless of Hydrobot telling me to drink water or not. I don't use Hydrobot to remind me to drink water. I use Hydrobot to see if the chat works or not. Seems like a much more useful use for him. Anyways, I think we're officially done with the mansion, so we don't have to go back there, which is good. Yeah. Again, I believe that is the longest area in the game. So if we can avoid having to deal with that, and we're just gonna avoid that blood portal altogether. Like, I could go and show you a cutscene that's gonna trigger some enemies, but we're on the timer here. We got places to be. Okay. Anyways, you know, I appreciate that we're finally getting October weather here in Georgia. Georgia is always a little bit late to the party when it comes to cold weather. It's earlier than anyone for hot weather, but when it comes to cold weather, it's like, you know, we can wait a while on that, right? And I don't appreciate that. But finally we're getting some cold weather, but it's still not cold enough, so I'm still really hot in this room. I don't like that. Okay, anyway, let's go to silkworm disc attached to. I don't know. Here? The crow. Probably down here. And the old disc here? Yeah. I didn't even read the puzzle, I just, like, looked at it. Oh, there we go. Solve that. There leads down. Use the ladder. Yes, use the ladder to go down. The shrine cellar. Not the wine cellar. The shrine cellar. Hello. More here, okay, I can use those. Anything here? Nope. Alright. Let's see. Also, I apologize for that I haven't answered to your latest comment on the Tenchu 2 stream. Again, it's been kind of weird lately. So I'm gonna take care of that once I'm done here. But anyways, again, we're guessing this is another trade-in game. Yes, it is. A trade-in video game entertainment device. What the oh, I remember this now. Okay. Anyways, I guess I wanted to discuss that in this stream, but I was waiting for someone to come in. With the last bit here. It's alright, I heard you've been busy from the update video. Yeah, but now I'm here. I was waiting for someone to join to say if I could talk about a certain topic, but now you're here. Hey, let's go ahead and so. What the okay, it's a game. Trying to tell a story here. Jesus. Anyways, so I realized that something I do like a lot is try to keep the next stream series secret. Like, you know, you guys didn't know that we were going to be playing Kuon until we played Kuon and all of that. So I was thinking, like, is that really a good strategy to keep games as surprises? And then I thought about it and I realized maybe not. So, you know, like, I usually get some requests to see, there's a couple game requests that I've gotten. I'm sure I'll eventually get to those games, but, you know, the audience wants to be informed when the games are going to happen. Like, Bloody Cocoon blocks is bad, something is wriggling inside. It's a cocoon, how hard can it be? Anyways, so from this point, from this game onwards, like, after this game, once we are on the final stream, of Kuon. Well, I will actually let you guys know what the next Sunday game will be. And then on, you know, on the final Yakuza Kiwami 2 stream, or towards the end of the Yakuza Kiwami 2 stream, I will let you guys know what's going on, what the next game will be then. Because I don't know, if I feel like it's ultimately more beneficial for you guys and for me to know what the next game is going to be. And is this where we have to go? I don't remember. Anyway. Oh no, ghost sounds from the walls. Better get Fatal Frame 1's camera. Yeah, but I believe... Yeah, we're gonna get a cutscene. Okay, I'll continue after this.
Go away. Hurry. Before the cocoon takes you.
But...
Never mind me. I've had a good life. Watch out for the sick. If they don't merge with other creatures soon, they will die. Corpses are needed for their cocoons.
Well, I'm sorry, that's just rude, Mr. Ghostman. He was trying to, like, protect you people. Anyways, a messenger protected by Yakushi, the healer. I mean, we're healers too. Anyways, you know, don't get too close to the walls or you get spooked by the ghost hands. Anyways, but yeah, so, if I feel it's better overall for you guys to know what's going to be happening next, so I can also keep the stream schedule. Because literally before I started the stream, I made like a stream schedule banner, offline banner for Twitch. So when you go into my channel and I'm not streaming and I'm not hosting anyone, you will see the stream schedule, which is convenient. And you know, if you guys that's another way I can let you guys know what the next game is going to be once I finish a stream series, and it also helps me not break out of schedule. Because, you know, I think an issue I have, it's just a general issue I've had with a lot of different things, is that I always get ahead of myself. I'm like thinking, like after Kuon, I don't know what I'm going to play after Kuon, but I'm sure, because I'm not really thinking about that right now. Something's dying here. Yeah, Winter Blade. We now have a stronger blade than what we previously had. Hold on. And you know, I have that problem. Like, I just get ahead of myself. I'm thinking, like, probably once I start thinking what I'm gonna play after Kuon, I'll think of one game, and then I'll think of another game, and I'll think of three games, think of 4 games, think of 5 games, and I'm like juggling them in my head, like, which one should I play, which one do I do, oh my god, and I'm thinking of that, like, throughout the entire week, up until like the point where it's like, okay, I gotta decide right now what the hell's gonna happen. And I don't like that. I don't like being so indecisive. It's not fun for me. It's not fun for you guys. If I end up playing something that I felt like playing at the spot, and then like 10 minutes later I felt like playing something else, and it's just, you know, I gotta get in the right mentality. I can't be thinking of the next 5 projects when I haven't finished the project that I started like the week ago. And you know, hopefully this letting you guys know what the next game is going to be is going to force me to make sure that is the game that happens. And let me read this journal real quick and then I'll continue that. Well-written journal by the Elder Priest of the Priest's Journal. For several days now, strange sounds have been emanating from the ground under my feet. At first I thought I was imagining them, but I hear them even more clearly at night when I sleep. They're very strange, perhaps a cross between agony and pleasure. That sounds like some fucked up hentai right there. Anyways, they say a creature emerged from the bowels of the earth, and that this temple was built to prevent it from proceeding any further. Perhaps the creature has awakened underneath this temple and is howling. with agony and pleasure. If it has been trapped there for years, no wonder it screams and sounds so... Okay, how many adjectives do you want to add to this, this sounds that this thing is making? You're not using good adjectives here. I'm just gonna go away. Anyways, I appreciate you telling me what's the next game at the end of the stream series. A lot of people say the next game too early and might not actually do it, saying it near the end pretty much guarantees early attraction and expectations. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Scroll exorcism. Long ago, a demon deed emerged from the bowels of earth. It appears human, but was 3 meters tall with arms as thick as a woman's waist. That's that can be a very big variant depending on which woman we're talking about here. The demon was immortal, neither sword nor fire could kill it. One day a man appeared. If you take that context, that sentence out, because it's just a man appeared one day. Just a dude like walked into a bar and told a joke, and then that was the story. He was emaciated and clothed in rags. To the people who were their wits at a wit's end, he said, "I will drive that demon away." The people took one look at the pitiful-looking figure and turned away, saying, "You would be a fool to embark upon such an enterprise." Ben ignored the people's attempts to stop him. With a hint of a smile on his face, he appeared to the demon's lair and said, "Fear not." "Why?" "Because I am here." He pulled a spike from the folds of his clothing and threw it at the demon, penetrating its flesh, riveting it to the wall. Nailed to the wall, the demon shriveled up and died after 7 days and 7 nights of agony. Okay, that's what that screaming was. The man explained to the people that spikes have the power to suppress demons. He gave them 3 spikes to use should the demon reappear, and departed. The grateful people placed the spikes in the small shrine in the temple, where they have been preserved ever since. That's how we got the spikes. If you need the lore to the puzzle, now you have the lore to the puzzle. Oh my goodness, that knife has liquid nitrogen properties. Resident Evil protagonists could you only dream of having their knife like that. I'm sure modders have taken care of your request already. But anyways, I don't like those kids. I mean, I don't think we're supposed to like them, but I especially don't like those kids. But anyways, so what was I gonna say? Ah yeah, so another area in which I always get ahead of myself is in my art. What the fuck? Okay. Ow. No, I don't. Ghosts. Look what. God. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to inform my audience here. Could you go back to Fatal Frame? Jesus Christ. What the hell you want? I can't even speak to you. You're just here. I like this kids. Anyways, so yeah, my art. So I've been dealing with some problems, and I guess I'll specify what's happening. There's no reason not to. I don't think you can get banned for speaking about hentai. Pretty sure that's not a thing. Oh, it had a guy on it. Y'all's cocoons are a lot bigger than they need to be. Anyways, hey, get off. Yeah, so as some of you may know, I am an online artist, specifically an NSFW online artist. You can I can't really link you to any of my work over here at Twitch, because I could probably get in trouble. Maybe. I don't actually know. I don't know if you get banned for giving a link to a profile picture that may have NSFW content on it, which you can only see if you have an account. Technically, I'm not directly linking you to porn, I'm just linking you to a site that may contain porn here and there. I don't know if that's legal, but anyways, I'm not gonna risk it. Point is, I specifically use Pixiv, and... okay, I'll tell you later. I don't know what that was all about, but anyways. The hungry are wondering about the last work. As said, this way are empty and opaque. I mean, anyways. Oh, hi. Google Suona. Puppet woman, obeying her master's order. This one's awesome. I really like this one. We're gonna get to use that one in a particular boss fight. It'll just be the funniest thing. But anyways, so yeah, I use Pixiv. And since Pixiv is a Japanese site, they have a particular rule. I'm sure anyone who has ever watched a hentai has encountered censorship. And yeah, that's the thing. Hi. By law, by Japanese law, all pornography has to specific. God, Jesus Christ, people. Why does this keep happening? Anyways, porn that comes from Japan has to be censored. Specifically, they have to censor genitals. And, you know, any porn, like, they don't have to censor nipples, or you don't even have to censor anuses under the right circumstances. As in, if this anus is being left alone. If there's anything being done to it, you have to censor it. But anyway, point in case. You have to censor shit. I didn't. I did not censor anything over the past 2 years. I got a lot of letters telling me, hey, you're not supposed to do that. But they never did anything. They just told me that I shouldn't be doing it. And I saw some other artists were doing it, so I was like, hey, if they're getting away with it, why shouldn't I? So, you know, I just uploaded uncensored shit to a site that requires censorship for 2 years. And eventually they were like, you know what? We're done with this shit. So, a lot of my work, not all of it, like half of my previous submissions have been set to private. And I can't take it off, of course. So, that's basically the same as getting them deleted. They're technically still there, but nobody but me can see them now. Which is, you know, the problem. So, I'm working on a solution. I've almost got the solution ready. And, I mean, the solution itself is not as long, but the notification that I will use to tell people what's going on and what they can do to find my art now, that's the one that's taking a little bit of time. But hopefully by this week, this coming week is definitely when I'll be able to upload that, let everyone know, let's like give them a place where they can find all the art, let them know what's going to happen, and we're all happy people. But first I gotta figure out the whole situation, so that's what we're happy with that. And anyways, I wanted to bring that up after I read this. Sometimes been described with the tale of Yakushi. The Buddha Emerald Light, the master of medicine, is a deity who heals the sick. He has a merciful look on his face and holds a medicine jar in his left hand. Well, we met him already. So, I brought that up because on the process of like going back through literally every single thing I've submitted, God, Jesus Christ, why are there so many files on this? Anyways, just going back to every piece I've worked on in the past 2 years, it's been a journey of enlightenment, because I've figured out what I'm doing, where I need to improve, where I am doing fine, and I think I noticed something. Remembering of the times when I worked on this project and that project and blah blah blah, I remember I've always had this problem where I start one thing and not even halfway through that one project, I'm thinking of the next 10 projects. I'm thinking of this other myriad of ideas. And yes, fair enough. In a way, you can think of it as I'm a very creative person that brainstorms a lot. You know, you can look at it in that positive way, and I appreciate it if you look at it that way. But at the same time, you know, I need to stay focused on one thing. I can't multitask like that. I can't do 3 different projects at a time. No, I need to start one project. I need to put my full attention to that project, to make sure it's done right, finish it, publish it, move on to the next one. I need to start doing that. I need to set myself a mentality to do that, and you know, hopefully by, you know, looking at all the art that I've done in the past, figuring out, just noticing just how much I need to improve on that, will help me improve on that. You know, it's just like a general incentive for it. And yeah, that's more or less what has been going on lately. So now you guys know. Now you are informed. Now you know what's happening with the streams and the art, and why I haven't submitted anything to any of my art blocks for a while. Hopefully everything will be resolved without particular hurdles. If they appear, I will try to fix, you know, work around them. But you know, I at least got that off my chest, and you guys know. But again, this is just a stream being seen by like a couple of people on YouTube and Twitch. I need to let the art people know what's happening with the art, and I'm working on it. Anyways, back to the video game. Priestess Journal Volume 2, The Elder Priest of the Shrine, Nioe's Journal. Lady Fujiwara departed from the manor with many sick people. She said that she was worried about what the sick might do if they weren't watched, and asked that they be confined to the temple. I understand that Lady Fujiwara too has contracted the disease, I mean. But the sickness has not destroyed her human kindness. She reminds me of Confucius' saying about sacrificing one's life in an act of charity. I cannot help but admire her high sense of morality. Yeah, that's good. That sucks. Good thing a lot of the work I really liked from you is saved on my laptop. I'd rather not have censorship because I honestly think it's dumb. Also, yeah, buffering. Yeah, that can be a problem. But anyways, yeah, I've always made my art fully available, fully downloaded. Like, I know that just lifts it right up for, you know, art theft. You know, someone else might just come in like, hey, if it's not gonna put anything here, I'm just gonna be able to download this and then re-upload it somewhere else. But then it was me. So far, as far as I know, I haven't had issues with that. And I did actually create a small solution in case that happens, which you will start seeing on the art in the future. But you know, I mean, I know full well I'm not gonna stop anyone. I'm not gonna be able to stop people from downloading anything I upload. If it is available on the internet, you can put it on your computer. It's that simple. There's no rules. There's nothing that can stop one person from downloading anything. And I'm not gonna try. I don't need to. I don't want to. If it's there, I upload it for free. You can download it for free. Use for yourself. Anyways, yeah, like the saying goes, if you try to catch two rabbits at the same time, you'll catch none of them. That is very true. That is a very true saying. I've never heard of it, but I agree with it. You learn something new every day. Okay. Anyways, oh hi, a save point. Literally only a save point. There's nothing else in here. Anyways, yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do a ritual. So I guess since we're still on the topic of art, the other day I watched a video that I found very interesting. The video is called I Have Aphantasia. And you might too, without realizing it. It is, I don't even remember the name of the uploader. I will have to look that up later, but it's a video that talks about aphantasia. I never heard that mental disease before, until the video, and it is, you know, without spoiling what happens in the video, you know, if I'm not just gonna tell you what happens in the video, I would like you to go watch the video yourself, but if you want to know just what aphantasia is, it is, in layman's terms, the inability to visualize things in your mind. Like, for example, okay, so imagine, see this mansion right here? See all the silk and, you know, all the lights and stuff? imagine a different room of the mansion. It's still generally the same mansion. It's got silk and stuff, and it's got the lights, and you know, it's got Utsuki in the middle of it. Just imagine a room that looks a little different from this one. Are you able to do that? Are you able to visualize and, without actually seeing it, just imagine another location or an item or a person, anything, just without actually having the ability to see it, just saying it in your mind. If you're able to do that, congratulations. You do not have any problems, and you know, you may have a very detailed, vivid imagination that will let you see that image, or you may not have a very creative imagination. You just got a very general description of the image, but you're able to see it. If you can't, if you literally cannot visualize things, it's just a blank screen on your mind, you may have aphantasia, which is you know, it's an issue. Imagine just not being able to like make images in your head. It's not memory loss. You can like remember descriptions, you can remember numbers, like if someone like hits your car and then you need to remember their tag number, you can do that. You can remember the tag number, but you can't fucking Christ. Okay, you cannot visualize the tag number, like a metal plating with things in it. So you know, that's how that works. It's pretty interesting. I'll hopefully remember to post a link to that video in the description when I upload this to YouTube. Because again, very cool, very interesting video. I enjoyed it. Interesting topic, all that good stuff. Okay. I really like the aesthetic, the artistic aesthetic of this game. Most of the mansion seems creepy or hellish, but the menus look pretty. Reminds me a little of Fatal Frame. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking, and I like the clothing back there and how like it moves around with like physics. As I mentioned earlier, it's this game is set in like 1100s Japan, the Heian period, the Hemi something period. So I suppose there were just a lot of heavy clothing back there. That's a very common thing you see in this game. Like, just look at Otsuki's clothes. She's like one of the most heavily clothed characters I've ever seen. Look at all the ropes and how big the pants are, and the like rope around her waist, all of that. There's a lot of stuff going on in her. Anyways, that sounds pretty scary. I always make images of things described in books I read to better immerse myself. If I couldn't, I wouldn't like reading as well. Yeah, that's a big one. If you have aphantasia, you basically cannot enjoy books, because you can't visualize anything of what's being described to you in the book. Like there's you could only read like visual, like manga or anything that has very image heavy, because if they ask you to make the image in your head, you can't. You're mentally unable to. It appears something could be placed on his hand, like the like the alien jar. Is this here thing? Yeah, that one. Mason jar was placed in his hand, and I will probably get a cutscene. That looks safe. Let's go down there. Anyways, so another example with aphantasia is like if you're someone like me. I like, you know, I like to draw. One of my favorite things to draw is characters. Like, just come up with a character idea, create it, and it might be an idea based on like a power, and then just give that power a person to do it with, or maybe it's just like the actual character, like appearance of the character. Hi, Korea. Anyways, so for example, I have not drawn this character yet, but I have this idea of a character which is a girl that has a beard. Not like a little tiny beard, like a really, really sizable, gigantic, like old man beard that like covers her entire face. And I was thinking like maybe giving her like Earthbound eyes, I suppose. Like just try to make a character that looks cute, with a girl that looks cute with a beard. And I was just like thinking about this. It looks hilarious in my head, and I really want to draw it. But again, I can see it. I haven't drawn her yet, but I already know what she looks like in my head. If I had aphantasia, I would be unable to create. I would like basically be unable to create characters because I don't even know what the hell they look like. So I would just like draw a bunch of lines on a canvas and hope eventually he gets something. He'll get somewhere. So you know, that's an example. That's just something I found very interesting on YouTube. Silkworm Journal number volume 3. Bloodstained record of the silkworm's growth. Oh my. Santa Claus beard on a kawaii girl. Yeah, that's basically it. And you know, just is not a prop. It's actually hers. So I'll see if I can figure it out. Figure out how to make her look cute. I'm sure it's drawn correctly. It'll look fine. Facial hair can either make you sexy or make you cute, depending on how it's drawn. Anyways, on July 21st, I ran into the elder priest when I went into the shrine to get some mulberry leaves. He looked at the worms and said, "This is a normal silkworm, unlike those found in the shrine. I wonder if that's true." I went to the temple to get mulberry leaves again today. The elder priest wasn't there, but Miyoshimaru had said he saw the twins. Oh boy, I don't like the twins. I didn't see them, but I know he would not. How do you not see? They're everywhere. You need to get glasses, Mr. Man. Or lady, I don't know who's writing this. When I returned from the shrine, the silkworms had started spinning cocoons. The silkworms started spinning silk yesterday. Today they're cocoons, Miyoshimaru says. We just have to wait. The cocoons are beautiful. They glitter like silver thread in the sunlight. The cocoons are just sitting there, nothing is happening. I shook them because I was afraid they were dead. They made a rattling sound. Miyoshimaru laughed and said they'll hatch soon enough. The moths have come out at last. After watching them for a while, I decided it's cruel to shut them up in a box. I was going to take them outside and let them go, but Miyoshimaru stopped me. He said they can't survive outside. They all died as soon as they laid their eggs. Why do they have wings if they can't fly? That last sentence can be used for many things. Why do they have wings if they can't fly? Why give you some, you know, it's just a general idea. Why give you an item if you're not going to be able to use it? It can be used for very deep philosophical things or just very direct things. Why would you give me this key if you're not going to show me the door that's going to be unlocked by the key? You know, general things like that. Okay, sound seal. Let's see where we can go now. Do I have to heal? No, I don't. Okay. Oh, that's right, it's just like... I don't like that one. I like straight up do not like this enemy, it's just really stupid. Okay. So this, like, silkworm monster here, it's a pain in the ass. Because it does a lot of damage. Like, I need to heal already. Okay. Can you do like the proper attacks methods? Otsuki, please. This thing has so much health. There. Okay, it's actually dead now, that's good. Hey. Yeah, the enemies in this game are not scary. It's the okay, their designs are not scary. Their attacks are not scary. Their stats can be kind of scary though. We're playing this on normal difficulty. Honestly, I would almost just playing this on easy, so it's just less tedious. It's not more scary, it's less tedious. You know. Anyways.
You need it again, don't you? That was an awfully quiet cutscene. Anyways, from what little I've seen of the story, it seems we have mutant silkworms making silk everywhere and trapping humans to become prey to devour and turn into ghosts or infected hostiles. Yes, Otsuki has to clean up the mess while investigating what happened. Kind of. She was sent here to investigate and figure out what was going on, alongside her sister Kuriha. At the very beginning of the game, you know, at the I mean, when the you know, when we actually first meet Kuriha and Utsuki, seems like they're both, you know, just sisters. They're nice people. And then, like, immediately afterwards, we see Kuriha running away, and then it just goes downhill from there. Like, it is you very quickly figure out that Kuriha is evil. But so yeah, Kuriha is now so now we're basically on a quest to figure out what's happening with Kuriha alongside the events of the mansion and everything that's going on here. Someone here? Sounds like someone's here. Ah, motherfucker! Jesus Christ! Why? Alright, game, we need to chill out with this shit. Okay. Anyways, you, Mr. Man. So yeah, well, oh Jesus. Okay. Okay, I don't appreciate what you all people are doing here. Okay. Now, these guys drop a lot of elixirs, so I should be able to just use elixirs. Okay. Okay, can I just kill this guy real quick? Yes, I can. Let's just heal real quick. Yeah, so there's a bit of a plot going on with you know, with Utsuki's sister. Now that is
Otsuki's part of the story. That's the yin phase. That's where we currently are. The other side of the story is the yang phase with Sayako, which we met somewhat early into the game, and we have not seen her since. Despite being the other protagonist, she doesn't really appear here too much. We now have a site. That's cool. Oh, then Usuki needs to call the Earth Defense Force to back her up pronto. I'm glad that game series is so ludicrous, by the way. Yeah, I've seen like bits and pieces of Earth Defense Force, and it's definitely something I'd like to mess around with someday. Maybe not like full stream or anything, but like mess around with someday, you know? Seems like it could be pretty fun. Anyways, anything going on here? Got some items. An elixir and Reiko, creature whose body exudes the odor of blood. Fascinating. And a vessel. Again, I don't remember any of these spell cards because I don't recall ever using them too much. I barely use spell cards when I first played this game. I mean, well, at least the game gives me a lot of spell cards and I only use like 3 of them. I have to make sure I like don't do that. Oh, okay. You see, the knife will not be able to cut the silk because it is not a farming tool. It is a sharp object. It is, however, not a farming tool. Therefore, we must use a sight. That's how logic works, you know. Okay. Anyways, this warp vision is rough to scan the environment for objects. Does this happen often? When you're at very low health. Otherwise, no. This is the first time we're getting like blurred vision for no reason. We're now in the nursery. This does not look like a nursery. Look, game. I don't know which nurseries you've been to. I don't know what nurseries look like back in like 1100s Japan. But I can assure you they look different now. Hello.
Father, what are you doing?
I am caring after the people in the cocoon. Unless they merge with another creature, they can't survive.
Unless these people merge with another creature, they cannot survive. Yes, my sister too.
Entering a cocoon 9 times will cure them. To help her, let her assimilate your flesh and blood.
Never.
You're the reason she is dead. Now it's your turn. If a cocoon ruptures too early, merging will be a failure. To prevent that from happening, get into the wicker chest.
Yes, Father.
So yeah, if you need explanation about Utsuki's father being a piece of shit, there you go. He's like forcing his one of his daughters to sacrifice herself so the other daughter can like be okay. It's like he clearly has picked his favorite, and that's just bad. Goodness, they really do a good job of ventriloquism. Yeah. I mean, I was mentioning that earlier, how it's really weird for them to not move their mouths, even though every other part of their body moves fine. Like they blink, they did eye animations, they did hand motions, they did body language. They just didn't do mouth motions. I don't get it. Anyways, we won't rupture revealing the remains of Agaki. So you know, if you don't do the full 9 rituals, you come out Agaki. You have to kill 10 people to be normal. That's just bad. Again, maybe it's just like... Hey? What was I saying? Oh yeah, they probably didn't value the life of those other 9 people, so they were like, hey, this one person is more important to me than the other 9 entire people. So hey, let's just go with that. It didn't appear to just be successful. Fucking Christ. Hi, Korea. Can you like not do that? Jeez. Okay. Anyways, lady. Is there like anything you want to show? Is there anything here? Is there a point where I can still sit through here? I don't think so. You know what? We've been streaming for 2 hours and 46 minutes. I'm afraid we're probably gonna have to cut the stream a little short, or not the stream, but the we won't be able to finish the entire game. I mean, no, the campaign before my time is up. Hi, what the hell is right? Oh, that's right. Okay, this thing's. Ow. Let me just move out of the way of this one. Okay. Well, you can move behind them, and they won't be able to attack you quite as efficiently as they could if you are in front of them. Okay. Okay. If you just sit behind them, they can't do their normal attacks. They can only do that like cloud thing, which is I mean, that's still a problem. Not as much of a problem as the other thing, though. Okay. I don't think it's dead yet. Now it's dead. It just disappeared. I just poof, vanished. The other guy bleeding. This one just out of this world. He might have eaten like 8 people. He was ready to become human again, and then not. Door won't open. Okay, well, whatever. Hello. You look like you've had a bad time. A corpse hung from a rope sways in a memorizing rhythm. Memorizing? Do you mean mesmerizing? And if you do mean mesmerizing, why would you use that word to describe this? Just say you're saying like a creepy rhythm or a constant rhythm at least, but you used the wrong word, and even if you did use the right word wasn't a good one. Okay, a corpse hangs from the rope, a corpse hangs from a... Yeah, I know. You didn't have to say the same thing twice. What the fuck, man? Well, this game is Silent Hill vibes when in some games you could peer through walls. If you kept doing it, you'll eventually get some creepy bad results. I don't remember like every example, but I do remember Silent Hill 4 in particular had the freaking... You had the little hole you could see to the other room, and eventually you would get the bunny rabbit thing looking at you. That was creepy as hell.
I'm looking for my sister.
She is very close.
Well, I guess we have no option but to follow the little creepy guys. There's someone here. Strange creature is waiting inside the chest. It is some used to be human, not anymore. Hello? That Utsuki? Like another one?
If you want a new life, enter the wicker chest. If you enter a cocoon, you'll return to where you were. your sister in a wicker chest.
The people inside the cocoons, what are they thinking about?
Two will merge into one and dream a long, long dream.
Two will merge into one. A long, long dream.
Where am I? Blood?
Well, we got some bloods going on over here. Let's back to the wicker chest. A blood-stained cloth was found inside the chest. It is a Neptune. Neptune is the seventh planet, I believe. Is it, or is it the eighth one? Wait. Okay, no. Uranus comes before Anus. I mean, not Neptune. No, Uranus does not come before Anus. Uranus comes before Neptune. I think. Yes. Eighth planet. Let's just go with that, all right? I couldn't have butchered that more if I wanted to. Jesus Christ, the waterfall flows into the spring where the shrine gate was built. Okay, well, can't really do anything with that. Let's see. I come up here, use the rope ladder. Well, maybe if we hurry right the fuck up, we might be able to finish this in under 4 hours, as I was originally hoping I would, but... Oh Jesus, Gaki's here. Okay. Ow. I don't appreciate what you people are doing here. Hey! Off! Get out! Okay, there's one of them. That's the other one. You actually dead? No, you're not. Alright. Didn't drop anything. This one did, though. This might be Chris's blood. There's a lot of Chris's blood in this game. Okay. Hey, the only thing with this... Is there a point to this area? I can't even accept... Okay, whatever. What's the matter? Just move right along. Alright. Anyways. Let's see. We've got a save point. I can use that. I haven't saved in a little bit. Alright. So are you guys doing anything spooky for Halloween? I mean, not Halloween, obviously it's not Halloween yet, but like October in general? Played any spooky games? Watched any spooky more? What the fuck was that? You know, did something spooky enough. Personally, I think this is the first spooky thing I've done in October. If we're not counting the spook of getting half of my art essentially deleted. You know, that was pretty spooky, but not for the good, not for the right reasons. Someone bad leads to the shit. Well, let's go. Oh yeah, you can quote unquote jump in this game, even though it literally just means press X to item the place where you can jump, and then you can jump. Okay, Mr. Man, let's go ahead and take care of you. Ow. Alright. Nah, not really. I'm just watching spooky games from YouTubers and streamers. Yeah, the only other spooky game I've been like watching lately is I've been watching Max a Few Traits playing Until Dawn. I've known of that game like since the day it came out, but I never really bothered to like watch a playthrough of it. Like I think I watched the completionist's you know, review of it. So like I know the story and the plot, but I never really saw the whole thing. And now I'm doing it with Max, and he's pretty entertaining. So that's cool. Are you okay?
A new victim?
Anything else to say? No, he is dead now. Like he stopped moving the moment I talked to him.
I'm allowed to live because I produce cocoons. Are you waiting to be fed too? Are you waiting?
I don't really get this guy. Anyways, but yeah, Until Dawn, it's I mean, the game itself is it's more like an interactive movie than a game, if we're being perfectly honest here. The gamiest thing about it is the amount of quick time events he has going on. But it is interesting. I wouldn't say it's the best thing ever, but it is interesting. I definitely appreciate some of the things going on. I'm not really a slasher movie kind of fan. I don't care for the kid living in a magical area, paralyzing him. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've never really been much of a slasher film kind of guy. I don't find gore particularly interesting. I mean, like, it's scary, it's disturbing, it's unsettling, but it's not scary. If I watch when I watch a horror movie, I want to be scared, not just disturbed or made to feel uncomfortable. And also the cruelty that usually comes from slasher films just makes it very unenjoyable for me. Horror games, however, that's where you get the real spooks. So, you know, much prefer horror games to slasher movies, I suppose, is one of the comparison here. Anyway, September 3rd, Utsuki loves the Sugoroku game that father gave her so much. We play far into the night, forgetting the time. Utsuki doesn't get upset when she loses. She praises me when I win and begs me to play another game. I think this is Korea's diary. Utsuki was turning her room upside down. When I asked her why, she said that the Sugoroku pieces had disappeared. All she does is cry. Tomorrow I will help her look for them. Why not today? Korea, why wait until tomorrow when you can do it today? December 6th, we looked for the Sugoroku pieces, but couldn't find them. Father scolded Utsuki for making such a fuss and told her to abandon her search. Her feelings hurt. Utsuki went to bed. After Utsuki went to bed, Father told me all of a sudden that he needed a lock of my hair. When I asked him why, he said he would use it as a sort of charm to help find the Sugoroku pieces. It's obvious the father is very fond to Utsuki. I disagree. I disagree strongly with that statement. Utsuki is praying to the shrine gods, asking them to find the Sugoroku pieces. Where could they have gone? They must be inside this room, because no one would have any reasons to take them elsewhere. Okay. I'm a big scaredy cat for horror games. I couldn't even get into the first house of Resident Evil 4 when I tried playing it. Ew. Until Dawn is not very good in a lot of ways, in my opinion. The visuals are the only amazing part. Yeah, I guess to each their own. It's it's been interesting watching it. It's just not very I can definitely see how it's not everyone's cup of tea. Okay, I think we've done what we had here. Is there an item that I missed? I got maybe. No. Okay. But if there is an item you can grab around here, though. Maybe not in this room, but like the next room over. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I know there's a new Halloween movie coming out. Like Halloween, the series, the one that has Michael Myers, I think, or is it Jason Voorhees? I don't know. One of those murders, like people from movies. Yeah, one of them is gonna get like a new movie this year. Like people are excited for that. I don't really care. I don't want to see people getting murdered for no reason. Okay, different types of farming tools are found here. Cool. I got some hibberies. I got 69 hibberies. That's a lot of hibberies. Okay, we got some Mr. Ghosties over here. Silkworm Shrine, bamboo cylinder detailing the shrine thing. Erected in 830 AD. That's a long time ago. Dedicated to the silkworms. The first priest planted two mulberries in the garden. He pronounced the 2 trees that would spring from the sacred to be recovered for all time. I mean, revered for all time. The shrine must be watched by a member of the Hata clan. The elder priest shall be named Ashia. Okay, cool. Don't know if we've met any Ashiyas in this game, but keep an eye out for those, I guess. Until Dawn sort of feels like a Telltale game gone terribly wrong. That's just my 2 cents. I agree. And at the same time, I feel like a lot of Telltale games are Telltale games that have gone terribly wrong. Or at least, apparently some would agree with that statement. Saw sticks to what's left of a body, like a demented scarecrow. Okay, you can not jump like that, please. Ow. Okay, I'm in trouble here. Here's one of these. Yeah, I'm just gonna like step back here. Ow. Okay, we have to use another one right away because these people are just mean. Okay, come over here. On the corner. I can fight you more if I can't even see him, but I promise you. Doing better. Okay. I can see if when arms flail around. Alright, perfect, see? We got him stuck in there. Got the other guy stuck. Now he's just unable to do anything. Because his AI sucks. It's not Tenchu levels of bad, but it's bad. Okay. Are you over here, Mr. Man? Ow. Okay. Eventually he's gonna die. How much health do you freaking... Okay, thank you. So, elixir. And probably another elixir. If they even dropped anything. Did you even drop it? God. Frick. I hate taking my time to kill these enemies to be rewarded with nothing. That's just the dumbest thing. Okay. Let's see. So I believe I have a general idea of about how long there is left in this campaign, and we definitely will not be able to finish it tonight. That inconvenience from dying earlier really set me back quite a bit. But okay. We should at least be able to finish this area by tonight, which will leave only like one more major area in Utsuki's campaign, so that we can hopefully do hers and then the next first character's campaign sooner or later. Are those magic scrolls part of the too good to use club of items? I actually have no idea. I've never really used too many of these scrolls. I've only used like a... Okay, let me tell you right now. Hold on. I have used... Like, I know what this one does. I know what this one does. I know what this one does. And... I know what this one does. I have never used any of the other ones. I've never felt like I had the need to use any of the other ones. I guess we could just... I believe there's a boss fight coming, so that will be a good time to really just try everything. See what happens, see what works, see what doesn't work. Okay. Anyway, I believe I saw an item shining up here, but I guess it's gone for some reason. I don't get how it's... Like, hold on, was I going crazy? No, there's an item up there. It's right there. I was just there. It wasn't there before. Okay, let me try it one more time. Maybe it's like on the corner here or something. Or like... What? No. Game. Okay, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. That's why we've come across plenty of supplies here. What? If we miss one...
Let's keep pushed.
It's okay. Alright. I may check it out one more time later, but as of right now, I'm not gonna mess with that. Great time was taken in order for the irises to bloom so beautifully. Well, I'm glad you took your time with that. Anything else in here? Did I just see somebody? No. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely an item over there, but it doesn't appear when I actually go up. I honestly could not tell you if that's a glitch or if that's just a weird way for the game to hit me. Yes, there's definitely an item here somewhere. We're just not gonna tell you where it is when you get close enough. Okay. Anything else in here? Now we got this thing. That's a Jupiter one. Okay, we need a... I suppose we need the Jupiter thing. Okay. Shrine map. Map of the shrine. Okay. Actually, I can just use this. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I'm looking at this map. Okay, I do know. There's a couple of areas here that we just straight up cannot go into. I'm pretty sure, like, okay, or maybe this main hall. I think we may be able to go in there, but we may not have too much to do in there. Or there's another area that's just completely inaccessible to Utsuki, whereas not Sayako. Okay, rushes are being tried here, so you know. Jesus Christ, these ghosts are the worst thing in the world. Oh my lord. Okay. Can I just get my items in peace, please? Okay. Not just great time, probably a lot of effort to keep flowers alive in this kind of environment. Yeah. Like, I don't know enough about flowers to tell you if like there's flowers that can just casually grow in these places. Now, for what it's worth, I do know that there are flowers that grow in cemeteries, because as morbid as it is, dead people are fertilizers. You know, the decayed bodies can be used to fertilize the soil. That's the thing. That happens. You can do that. You can't legally do that, but you can do that. So maybe these are those kind of flowers, the ones that benefit from like the way dead bodies do things to the soil. Okay. Anyways. And then I suppose there's also just maybe it's just a good spot for flowers to grow. Dead Gaki's eyes seem to be transfixed on the wooden panel. Are you sure he's dead? Korea? I mean, Utsuki? I would double check if I were you, but you're not giving me a choice to double check. So, you know, that's a problem. Yes, Tagaki's body lies. You're not saying that one's dead. It appears to have been defeated. That's not dead. That's defeated. Those are two different words. And I would like you to use the one I would like you to use, which is dead. And I get by Utsuki as a child. So playing in the Sugoroku game that Fire gave us is so much fun. I'll beat my sister tomorrow. The Sugoroku pits have disappeared. I've looked everywhere. My sister and I will search for them tomorrow. I'm sure we'll find them. My sister and I searched for them, but we were unsuccessful. We were told Father what had happened. I found it out when he said we should stop looking for them. All I can do now is pray. Mulberry tree, help me find the Sugoroku pieces. I still haven't found them. The mulberry trees are malicious. This inanimate object that I've been told to believe is real did not literally get off its ass and found this toy for me. It is evil. It is the worst creature in the entire world. You see, that's how that works. Okay. I'm just surprised no one... Hi. I'm just surprised no one accidentally crushed them, but I guess the fence is sturdy enough to keep infected away. I suppose that's right. Anyways, there's a big ass cocoon here. A giant cocoon is here. The cocoon has ruptured. Was it ruptured before? I don't know, maybe. Okay. I believe there's actually like a Sugoroku piece you can find around here somewhere. You just gotta keep pressing X on everything and eventually you'll find it. And I believe that ties to a minigame. You can play Sugoroku. I mean, that's fair enough, that's how that works. Okay. Oh, you actually have a few blood, a little bit of blood on your feet after you walk on a blood, a bloody pond, I suppose. Okay. Is there anything of interest up here? I guess so it's worth checking. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, 3 hours and 12 minutes. I don't want to be going for too long tonight. I have to work tomorrow. Too, you know. Again, the third campaign is noticeably shorter than the previous two. So
Please kill me.
I honestly wouldn't be against that, considering how much I don't like Rhea, but sure. Anyways, hey look, we got the summer blade, offensive blade used by God of Summer the Summer. Alright, cool. Now we can go in here, replace the defensive blade used by God of North and Winter for the opposite one. It does more damage, and it also has fire. I don't know how you're not burning your clothes by doing that, but I'm not gonna question a good thing. Okay. Oh wow, invisible collectibles that lead to a minigame. I'm sure most gamers will discover this without a guide. Yep. Okay. Anyways. We get this Domain's book volume 1 document written by Domain concerning silkworms. I don't know how Domain sounds like, so I'm just gonna give him like a weird... I don't know, he sounds like a CEO. I don't know if to give him like a pompous voice or give him like a New York accent. I'm gonna give him New York. This guy's Japanese as fuck, but I'm gonna give him a New York accent. My investigation of the silkworms worshipped at the shrine is nothing like ordinary silkworms. The parents of the silkworms at the shrine are the incarnation of the two mulberry trees. The mulberries of the trees are the eggs. Silkworms born from them have magical powers. They can bring back the dead, but this means they must feed them from humans. This dark magic suits me perfectly. When the fusion of flesh has occurred 9 times, the spell shall be perfected. When I have mastered this magic formula, you will hold yourself before me. I guess I got the last part of that right. Alright. Anyways, you, buddy. I feel like I should laugh at that, honestly. But I don't have the energy to do that. Hey, we got more cool saunas. Okay, we got like 12 of these now. We got like a whole, like what are them called? We got a squad of evil women here. Well, they're not evil, they're just mean looking. Okay. It's a poem. The damnedness has caused it to blur, making it unreadable. Well, that's unfortunate. Domain instantly reminds me of G. Gundam's Domain character, and the major villain constantly saying Domon. Oh man, that's I didn't know Digimon was getting that desperate on its creations. I mean, Pokemon has an ice cream for a character. Why shouldn't Digimon have just like a blob of like dough? You have to make donuts and shit. Okay. Anyways, need to heal. No, we don't. This dude's just chilling out there. Why are you assuming that I'm going to kill you? Like, you can clearly see I'm not an evil lady. Just because she's Kuriha's sister does not mean she looks like Kuriha. Calm down, sir. Okay. Anyways. Now where I can go? No, that's where I can go. There it is. Okay. We can now come back here. And yes, very soon we're gonna have a boss fight, as you may be able to have figured out. Okay. Oh no, that's not what I meant. It's just a funny pronunciation. Oh. Okay, but you know what? I'm sure there's soon enough we'll have Domon as a Digimon. There's someone here. Here's someone. There's Gakis. Y'all want some? So I probably shouldn't get close to that door actually. Door won't open. Going from the outside. I mean, not the door, the window. Okay, I'm just gonna chill out there. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Anyways, well, if there are Gakis here, I suppose that means the dude might have gotten attacked. Okay, look, there's no way you're not getting. I know you're getting up. Just do it. One pair of attached to Gaki's corpse is blocking the. You can't walk over that. Utsuki. You are at least 10 times taller than your current obstacle. In laying down. Like, you are at least 10 hits of that Gaki. You should be very capable of surpassing this minor challenge, but clearly I'm expecting too much of you. You're disappointed. Now I know why your father is disappointed. What a lazy way to make a roadblock. Yeah, that's some. Well, here we go. Here's the boss fight. It's a dude. Like, he's a little bit infected, but it is for the most part just a dude. Okay, well, whatever. But we're gonna have to bring out the big guns for this guy. Okay, so I guess we haven't tried this, so we'll try that. All right. Can you all like go towards him though? Oh, that's right. You like instantly unsummon your summons when you do that. But anyways, the best way to do this is just bring this guy to a corner. Ow. And then just yeah, once he's all the way in the corner, now we can take care of him more efficiently. As soon as I'm done healing here. Ow. I'm trying to heal. Okay, hold on. Ow, what the... Jeez, what did he do? Okay. You know what? This is not working. These boss fights are so freaking awkward. Okay. Oh, we can clearly see that we're not being hostile towards him, and it is just his design to be hostile back. Okay. Okay, but note to self, the hands don't actually move from their location. This is dumb. Okay. Alright, now, you know what? Now, I'm gonna do my previous strategy that I did the last time I played this game. Yo, puppet woman, I'ma need you. Do me a solid real quick. Come here. There you go. Okay. Help me beat the fuck out of this piece of shit. There she is. That's a good lizard, Trevor. I like this lizard, Trevor. I don't like the one from Resident Evil. Okay, well, that one's gone. Let's try a different one. I mean, another one. There she is. Alright. See, I got plenty of lizard Trevors to go around. You piece of shit. Okay. Ow! Okay, fine. Jeez, I'll heal. I got healing items for a reason. Ow. Okay. There he is. Thank you, Lizard Trevor. You've been most useful. Do you have anything else, though? Okay, oh, you're still alive. Are those sudden darkness jump scares random or based on current HP? I think it's just like screen-wide attacks that some bosses can do. Okay, anyways, we got Uranus. But I need Jupiter, though. Well, you wanna go out for a walk, lady? I don't really have much to do here. So, oh, she's dead. Never mind. Okay. Well, I see Aiken Labs has joined the stream below. Welcome. I'm afraid you've missed pretty much the entire stream. Like, I'm gonna get to the next save point, and then that's the end of the stream tonight. So I could try to catch up with what's happening, but it's a bit much. You're better off just watching the stream archive to catch up. Okay. Anyways, Mari, living orb of energy exploding on contact. That sounds like a sun, like just a portable sun. We got Korea's diary. Blood splatter diary. Kept by Korea. That's a long-ass diary. When I fell off the cliff, I thought I was going to die, but when I came through, there wasn't even a scratch on me. I thought it was strange awakening in a wicker chest. I asked Utsuki about it. All she did was cry. So sweet of her to be worried. I've been feeling tired and weak for the past few days. Utsuki keeps asking me if I'm alright. She wants to find out how bad I really feel. These are strange marks all over my body. I'm hiding them the best I can. I'm sure my flesh is starting to rot. I've caught that horrible disease. I looked in all my books, but they don't mention it. Utsuki keeps asking me how I feel. I don't like lying. Yesterday I met some twins. I don't know when they arrived, but they told me to sleep with the silkworms in the chest for a night. Maybe I was dreaming, but I was desperate, so I did as they said. When I woke, my body felt normal. They must have been manifestations of the mulberry god. I played with Utsuki today for the first time in a while. Perhaps because I hadn't been active in some time, I felt flushed even when the night fell. Everything will be alright. The twins said that I'll get better if I get inside the cocoon again. They said to look for a rat this time, rather than a silkworm. I must hurry, or my arm will rot and fall off of maybe my legs. I envy Utsuki for her soft, healthy limbs, healthy arms, legs, and neck. When I mentioned the twins to father, he told me about a ritualistic practice involved in resurrection and cocoons. He said that a revived corpse will start to rot, at which point it must become a cocoon, each time fusing with a larger creature. This needs to be done 9 times. Eventually you're gonna have to fuse for an elephant. When I woke up inside the wicker chest, I realized that it was Utsuki who pushed me off the cliff. She talks on nonsense about irises and poems while here I am in agony, my body beginning to rot. I wish I had her healthy skin. This is disturbing. Yeah, don't worry about me. I knew I was going to miss most of it. That's fair. Reminds me of a screen attack from an optional super boss in The War Ends With You that you can only dodge if timed perfectly. Yeah, that's one way to do it. This is even weirder than the Resident Evil logs. Yeah, this. So you're talking about diseases too.
Correct. I had absolutely
no choice.
Okay, that was weird. That doesn't just happen. Okay. I feel like this game is using the excuse for ghosts a bit more than it needs to. Like, the ghosts are not supposed to be a primary, like, object here. Anyways. By the way, I don't recommend the Nintendo Switch remake of The World Ends With You. A lot of gameplay is lackluster thanks to no dual screen from the DS version. Really? Yeah, that sucks. Though I'm afraid that that is the only way I can actually stream that game, if I want to stream it. So, you know, I think we missed the item. You know, it's fine. It's just a freaking Sugoroku or whatever it is minigame. But yeah, that's the only way I'll be able to stream it on this. Maybe actually no, hold on. DS emulators work, right? Yeah, the DS emulator is fine, but it's also depends on how much extra content there is in there. I'll just have to look into it. I'll you know, I'm sure it's kind of awkward to translate a game that was built for DS or 3DS into just one screen. And you know, the Wii U might have been able to handle something like that more efficiently, but we all know how that went. Okay. I heard there's an emulated version, but you need the touchpad controller or some kind that Nico B used for his LP. I see. Well, I suppose that's understandable enough. It's just a khaki. Look, as we get more and more enemies introduced, you guys are supposed to be becoming more and more irrelevant. See, you die even quicker now. Okay. But yeah, I guess I'll have to look into it if there's not enough improvements on the Switch version to make up for the changes that were made to it, then we can just do the like emulated DS version or something. Anyways, we have been playing for 2 hours and 32 minutes according to the game, but at least 40 minutes of that were lost to a stupid death. So that's where we're gonna have to end the stream tonight. It's almost 2 AM over here. We've been streaming for 3 hours and 28 minutes, so you know, that's just where we're gonna have to. And for tonight, again, I wanted to finish the story more than I would have been able to if I hadn't fucking died, but well, maybe, I don't know. Still, but we did get pretty far. Again, there's like literally only one major area left in the game. After that, we finish Utsuki's story mode, and then we can move on to Sayako's story mode. I don't even remember if that's her name. I just remember it's something along those lines. Say hello, watch the stream archive on YouTube and comment on what I missed. Yeah, go ahead and catch up with that, and I'll see you over there. And for the rest of you guys, you know, look forward to some more Yakuza Kiwami 2 next week, Friday and Saturdays. I guess you could start early next week. Yeah, I guess I could try to do that. Hopefully I am. I mean, today I started earlier than the previous 2 streams, but I still started late. So, that's an issue. But yeah, so I'll catch you guys next week with some more Kuon. I'm doing reviews of the game. I recommend watching a no spoiler review of both versions. Of The World Ends With You. Yeah, that's might be recommended. But yeah, so again, I will let you guys know what the next game after the Kuon will be on the final Kuon stream. I will also let you know what the next game will be after Yakuza Kiwami 2 on the final or some place towards the final Yakuza Kiwami 2 stream. And that's the plan. So until we can do any of that, well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been all for today. And so here says goodbye. Autoplay 45.